Welcome to Clarinda. Matt, how are you?
Hello, Mr. Aaron.
Ready for some basketball?
I am ready for basketball.
Hey,
Friday.
let me say this. If the games tonight turn out to be anything like that junior varsity girls game, watch out.
Yeah, well, that's a very exciting JV girls game we just witnessed.
Literally, down last-second shot. Clarinda hits the last-second shot down in the lane to win by 1.
30, and it was a close game. I don't think either team had more than a 2 or 3 point lead the entire game.
39-38.
A well-played junior varsity game, too, I thought.
Yeah.
So, when you get a good JV game, it's kind of an appetizer before the real meal, right?
Yeah.
You expect the varsity game, but it'll be a good contest here tonight. This first game of a doubleheader. The girls will tip here at 6, and then the boys' game will follow between Lewis Central and Clarinda in a Hawkeye 10 matchup. Girls from Lewis Central 4-7 on year. Clarinda girls are 5-6. So two teams that had and maybe not the greatest start to the season, but still two very good quality teams here tonight.
Yep, should be a lot of fun. Always, we've had seen some really good games down here, Matt, between Clarinda and even the number 1 ranked St. Albert. Yeah, that was a great game. Yeah,
so Clarinda really plays tough. It's a good team. We of course you and I have not seen Lewis Central play this year, but we know the Clarinda girls are a really good all-effort team. Girls are not really. They've got Wellhausen with some size down low for them, so they're a team that's capable of having a good performance tonight. So I expect this to be a good close ball game tonight.
Should be fun. Should be if you're anywhere in the Clarinda area here, come on down and watch some good basketball. Should be a lot of fun. Basketball season, the month of January, Matt, it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, games start stacking up. You have 2, sometimes 3 games a week. These teams, of course, played Tuesday. Clarinda coming off a tough loss at Creston Tuesday, lost by 2. So here they are right back at it on Friday night on their home court, trying to bounce back from that loss. But Lewis Central's 4-7. They have beaten Red Oak Atlantic, Bellevue East, Harlan. They've lost a lot of quality teams: Glenwood, Norwalk, St. Albert's, Bishop Heelan, Lamar's, Platteview. So that's 4-7 record, probably just a bit deceiving. They played such a tough schedule as well. The series between these two schools has been all Lewis Central. Lewis Central goes back on what's called the Varsity Bound app. As far as it goes back, it shows Lewis Central the 18-0 advantage. So that tells me it's at least been 10 years, if not more, since Clarinda has been able to beat Lewis Central in girls basketball.
So we'll see what happens here tonight. Come on down, watch some good basketball, and should be a lot of fun. It's Friday night, good basketball. Another game up after this, doubleheader after this, so it should be a lot of fun. We're going to step away for just a minute, Matt. We'll be back. Welcome back to Clarinda. We are in Clarinda tonight, and it will be Clarinda, the Clarinda Cardinals, and the Lewis Central Titans here. Doubleheader action. It was varsity girls play, came right down literally to the last second shot, and Clarinda got the victory 39-38 in the junior varsity girls game. Matt, when you match these two teams up and when you're looking at these teams, what do you see?
Well, let's start first with that Lewis Central team. They're led by Macy Vetter, not to be confused with her sister Mackenzie Vetter, but Macy Vetter, she starts as well, but both the Vetter girls start. Macy is a 12 points per game scorer, shoots 31% from the field, 78% from the free throw line. Mackenzie, she averages 7 points per game. They're the kind of other big scorer is Elliot Bournes, 9 points per game. Lewis Central, nothing really jumps out spectacular from them. They shoot not too bad from three-point line, 26% as a team, 30% from the field, about 16 turnovers per game, 8 steals per game. For the Clarinda Cardinals, Addison Wagner, she's their leading scorer, 12 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. The Maddie Cole follows behind her with 10 points per game. Maddie's shooting 31% from the 3 line. She's 23 of 72 from the 3. And then, of course, Carson Wellhausen in the low post. She averages 7 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, one of the Hawkeye 10 leaders in that. But this is a team, the Clarinda, that is not neither team jumps out to you as a really, some teams have their MO being a really good shooting team or a team that gets a line lot. Both these teams are statistically pretty even for most part. The only thing I would say is that jumped out at me, Aaron, was Clarinda seems to have a significant rebounding advantage. That could be for different reasons. Lewis Central's only averaging 24 rebounds per game, whereas Clarinda's 37. That could be a combination.
Yeah.
Clarinda maybe not shooting the ball as well, so there's more offensive rebound opportunities. Or maybe there's for other factors into that, but we'll see if that's a factor. We know Wellhausen, Carson Wellhausen can be a force down there with her height, and I do not see anyone necessarily, Lewis Central, maybe one player that will be able to match her size-wise, so we'll keep an eye on that. But two teams that I think are kind of in the middle of the pack on a Hawkeye 10 and should be a competitive ball game tonight.
Yeah, speaking of the height matchup, Matt, so the tallest athlete that I see listed, at least by our scouts from Varsity Bound, is Mallory Wallers, but she's listed at 5'11". But, I think Wellhausen definitely has the height advantage.
And a lot of times, height is obviously an advantage if you use it effectively. Yes. But team rebounding, a lot of these rebounds, especially now in I call it the modern age of basketball, Aaron, where everything's a three-point shot, you get longer rebounds.
Yes.
The ball bounces out, so it's really boxing out and positioning. And a lot of those rebounds where you and I played back in the 1900s.
Way back.
And the ball would be right around the rim when you rebound. And now those balls will bounce back out, and you've got to really seal out even when you're on the wings and out on the three-point line because with the proclivity of all these outside shooting and longer rebounds. So it's a team effort more so than ever. I think when you see a good rebounding team now, where back in our day it could be a Moses Malone getting 19 rebounds, or even a Dennis Rodman.
Rodman.
Who was a specialist in just doing one thing. But tonight, I think the team that makes the fewest, as it is in most games, the team that takes care of the ball the best, hits the shots they should make, is going to have a pretty good chance to come out here with a win tonight.
Matt, we're talking basketball tonight. We're watching basketball, but there's another little game being played tonight.
I think you're talking to football.
Football. Who you rooting for?
Well, Indiana and Oregon are in the college football semifinals. Last night, really an exciting game that Miami defeated. Who'd they defeat? I got a mind blank. Who'd Miami? They won 31-27.
Mississippi.
Over Mississippi. But tonight, I'm kind of probably for Indiana. I would think they're kind of that underdog coming out of nowhere. But the guarantee is Big Ten's going to have a team in the final because one of these two teams tonight, Oregon or Indiana, and they'll be playing Miami. And Miami's going to have home field advantage for the championship game because the championship game is going to be down in Miami. So, yeah, that's tonight. Yeah, big game.
Excited about that one?
Well, we'll see if I can get it on my phone here.
What time's the kickoff?
That kickoff is at 6:30, I think.
All right.
So our game here will tip at 6, and then, of course, we'll have the boys' game to follow. And I tell you, when we get around to talking about that boys' game, Clarinda's going to have their hands full tonight because when you look at talking about height, you look at that Lewis Central team, there is 6'7", 6'6", 6'5".
They got some big boys.
They got some height.
Yeah. So we're going to step away for 1 minute. We'll come back and look at lineups right after this. Welcome back. Okay, Matt, we're about 5 minutes away from the probably the lineups and the national anthem and that sort of thing. The other night, Matt, one of the coolest things, basketball game the other night, of course, in Red Oak, we were broadcasting the Red Oak game. Vern Olson sings the national anthem in Red Oak many, many times. Very common. If you've been long time
sports writer for the Road Paper, and just one of the every school kind of has that fan that is just the dedicated, loyal fan for decades. Vern and his wife are that for Red Oak.
And he sings the national anthem and does a phenomenal job. But then the cool thing the other night, and I mentioned this the other night, but it's just in one of those neat sporting events. I'd never seen it before. The official comes over, and he and Vern performed the national anthem, and it was just a pretty neat experience, kind of a a special moment.
You know,
some of those things in sports those are the good things, Matt.
Those officials are real people. They're true human beings, right?
They absolutely are. Yeah. But it was a pretty cool moment. And, just one of those that you have to comment on because you just don't see that all the time. Let's look here tonight, and we'll start with the visiting Lewis Central. The Lewis Central Titans reserves tonight will be Abigail Lighthype, a freshman at 5'7", J.C. Young, a sophomore, 5'6", Reese Brzezichka is a junior at 5'8", Kate Strohmeyer, a junior, 5'5", Mallory Waller's a 5'11", senior, and Aubrey Anderson Robinson is a sophomore at 5'7". They're your reserves for the Lewis Central Titans. Starters tonight will be a junior and Ellie Bourne's 5'2", junior for the Titans. Macy Vetter is a junior, 5'6". Mackenzie Vetter is a senior, 5'5". Claire Miller, a junior, 5'9". And Madison Johnette is a junior, 5'8". Those are your starters for the Lewis Central Titans. Now, let's take a look at the reserves for the and I'm going to I have my projected lineup here, but we'll confirm this once we get going. But reserves tonight will be Ellie Cole, a senior, 5'5", Miley Wagner, a sophomore at 5'6", Ayla Johnson is a freshman, 5'7", Sydney Hansen, a junior, 5'5", Stevie Wilmus is a junior, 5'3", Tatum Comer, a sophomore, 5'6", Ellery Bird, a freshman, 5'7", Elena Hess, a junior, 5'9", and Olivia Moore, a junior, at 5'3". Starters, we believe, and again, we will confirm it, will be Addison Wagner, a senior, 5'6", Kylie Meyer, senior, 5'5", Kelby Gray, a senior, 5'4", Carson Wellhausen, a 6'1", senior, and Maddie Cole is a 5'2", senior. We will confirm that, but should be a good basketball game here tonight. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what kind of pace that comes out, whether either team wants to do a little press to start the game, will they play straight up zone like that, and then also, for each team kind of getting off to a good start tonight, shooting the ball well, I think would be imperative, and get in a good offensive rhythm early in the game. Tends to, if you have an ability to get that earlier in the game.
How important is that, Matt, to get off on that good, solid, quick start to the game and get going?
Typically, if you're going to have a good shooting night, you start shooting well, usually kind of from the beginning of the game. Of course, you can see a team get hot, come out of halftime, get hot, what have you. But typically, if a team's in a good rhythm, you get to see it kind of early in the game in relation to that. Now, of course, there could be differences in defenses. Someone may jump out of a man into a zone, or like I say, go press, and that can rattle things a little bit. But usually, if you're on your game offensively, defense right from the get-go, if you bring the intensity, you can bring that the entire game, but your offensive rhythm kind of can get established early in the game. So we'll see what both teams do. Like I say, we have not seen Lewis Central play. We have seen Clarinda play. We know Clarinda can be effective when they really move that ball well, especially in a zone. When they're going to zone defense, Clarinda does a really good job spacing in her half court and moving the ball side to side, and which is really the key in working against a zone defense, Aaron. You got to rotate that ball and try to get shots on the backside. Those open shots from the wings. So, I'm speculating, of course, that there's going to be a zone defense. We'll see. It could be man-to-man. But it should be a good game tonight, and we'll get this one going here.
All right. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. High school sports, it's just kind of fun, Matt. It's,
Friday night, if you're in a small town in rural, anywhere, but especially in small town in Midwest, on a Friday night, it's a good community event. It's not just the game itself. It's coming in the stands, coming to the school and seeing your neighbors and your friends and the kids here running around. It's just, this is what small town all America is all about. And you're cheering for your neighbors, friends, your grandkids, whoever it might be. And to me, basketball is my sport.
You're a basketball guy. You love basketball.
People will tell you high school Friday night football is the best, and maybe it is in that regard, but where else are you going to go on a January night, on a Friday night?
Right.
In a small town and have fun time, good time. And there's games all across Southwest Iowa. And I was looking to schedule a lot of really good games and schedule Riverside Trainer. That's a big rival matchup that's going on in the WIC conference tonight. So we'll keep an eye on all those scores here and keep you updated on those scores.
Player introductions are being made. Matt, let's step away here just for a minute. We'll be back after this.
She's got a nice voice, doesn't she?
And welcome back, people listening in on. That was
well done.
Maddie Cox. She does a phenomenal job.
Yeah, beautiful voice. Absolutely beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner there.
I love it. Okay, Matt.
We're ready to get going here. Lewis Central and Clarinda Hawkeye 10 matchup.
Basketball time.
Lewis Central's got that blue, and that's contrasting with that Clarinda white. And I guess what is the Clarinda's Cardinals official? Red and black and white colors.
It'd be Cardinal, wouldn't it?
It'd be Cardinal.
Kind of like your Cyclones.
Yeah,
right. Cardinal.
Cardinals, yeah, isn't that crazy? Cyclones have a Cardinal as a mascot.
Here we go. It tapped, and it's going to bounce out of play. I think the Titans will have it.
And they're going to give it to the Titans.
Yeah, it was touched by the Cardinals and went out of play. So here we go. Inbound pass into the backcourt to Vetter. Over the left side to Bournes. Top of the key, it goes to Claire Miller. Miller with the ball. And it is Macy Vetter. Drops it down underneath the Bourne. She spins, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Ellie Cole.
Yeah, Ellie Cole in the starting lineup tonight.
Shot goes up from Wagner, out of play. Last touch by the Titans. It will be Clarinda's ball. And it'll be Meyer that will put it into play from the baseline. Right underneath the bucket. Nice move. And Addison Wagner with 2 points.
Nice cut to the bucket there by Addison.
And it's 2-0. Warren's with the ball.
Cardinals in that man-to-man, so we have not seen a zone yet, as I was expecting in pregame.
It's Claire Miller driving inside. Kicks it to Mackenzie Vetter. Now to Johnette. She drives, draws the foul.
Really good officiating crew tonight. We've seen these guys, Aaron, before, and it's a solid crew.
I think officials, a lot of times, Matt, don't get the credit they deserve. Hats off to those guys for being willing to do it. Yeah. Pass is going to be tapped out of play. And the Titans will keep it. The inbound pass will come from Macy Vetter, 5'6" junior. Near side of the court here. 2-0 is our score. Just a minute into this thing. Over to the right side. Johnette puts up the shot. Oh, goes over the top.
Of the apparatus.
Top of the apparatus, Matt.
Lewis Central running a lot of low post action there, trying to get something out low post on that particular possession.
Meyer takes it across the center stripe. Handles it. Pressure well. Picks up her dribble. Now to Addison Wagner. Here's Ellie Cole. Top to get a Wellhausen over the right side. Maddie Cole. It's tapped by Bournes. Out of play.
A lot of the Titans really defending out on the wing pass. Look for some back cuts here from the Cardinals. Relieve that pressure when you get overplay on the wings. It's a good thing to do, the back cut.
Ellie Cole passes over to the left side to Meyer. Back out to Wagner. Wagner takes it into the lane, kicks it to Meyer in a corner, just out of her reach and goes out of play. And it will be Titans ball. Inbound pass to Bournes. Ellie Bournes. Across the timeline, top the key. Baseline left to Johnette. Jumper, long jumper off the left side, no good.
And that's that long rebound we talked about there, Aaron. That was a good box out by Wellhausen, but long rebound. Titans corral it.
Down inside, spinning around Claire Miller, not there. There's Johnette, drives into the lane, puts it up, and scores 2.
So the second chance scoring opportunities are where you live on those offensive rebounds. We talked about that pregame with the rebounding disparity, but right there was a good job by Titans.
Nice job tapped by Johnette. She takes it for the layup, blocked
by Addison Wagner.
Meyer pushes it back down the court. It's a track meet, Matt. The corner, Ellie, look at that. Ellie Cole hits the 3 from the corner.
Corner pocket 3.
5-2. Clarinda with the lead. Moving through the lane is Johnette. Claire Miller drives down the lane on the right side.
And a travel.
Let's whistle for the travel. Credit the defense there.
Good double team down there by Ellie Cole. She came in and helped on that low post and caused that extra step there and created that turnover.
Inbound pass comes from Cole to Cole. Ellie, to Maddie.
Really good ball pressure here from Bournes.
Maddie takes it right across the line, out of play, and the Cardinals keep it.
Yeah, it's just really good ball pressure there from the Titans.
Inbound pass will come from Maddie Cole. They're twins, right, Matt? Maddie and Ellie?
Yes.
Into the backcourt to Meyer. She's fouled by Macy Vetter. That's her first personal. A lot of pressure coming from Macy. 5'6" junior.
And that you kind of live on the edge of that ball pressure. You're going to be more proclivity to foul, but you also have proclivity to really disrupt the offenses and get more steals. And there's going to be another foul. So two quick fouls there on Lewis Central. Bournes, and you also have to kind of adjust to how the referee is going to call. Some referees a little bit more go away, some won't. So those two quick calls.
Nice move to the bucket by Meyer for 2, Matt. Right side it goes to Miller. She drives the baseline underneath. It's Johnette. Round pass to Mackenzie Vetter. Little jump hook off balance. No good. Rebound back to Mackenzie Vetter. Top of the key. Baseline right to Johnette. Jumper from the high post. No good.
Lewis Central really pounding the ball in the paint there. Just didn't get anything to go there. Nice rebound there by Ellie Cole.
And Ellie brings it back to the right wing. Top of the key to Wagner. Left side Meyer. Behind the arc. Underneath to Addison Wagner. She's double teamed. It's stripped loose and goes out of play. And the Cardinals keep it. A lot of players on the court, man.
Macy Vetter's a little slow getting up there. I think she kind of
tweaked something there, maybe a little bit.
Leg.
The inbound pass will come from Meyer. 7-2 is our score here in the first quarter. 4:21 to play in the first. Maddie Cole to Ellie Cole. Underneath, we're going to have a foul. I think
that's going to go on number 20, I think.
Yeah, that's Mackenzie Vetter, yeah.
So that's, the third team foul on Lewis Central in the first quarter. So not quite halfway through the quarter here. So Clarinda could be in the bonus here pretty soon here. And that would be significant in the first quarter to get in the bonus.
Ellie Cole for 3 off the left side. No good. Wellhausen grabs the board, dumps it down underneath, but it's knocked loose by Johnette. Nice job by Johnette. Quickly to the other end of the corner. Bournes for 3, in and out.
Good seal out there by Wellhausen on the rebound for Clarinda.
Meyer takes it across the center stripe. Addison Wagner looks at it. Nothing there. Pressure from Bourne. She's just right there, isn't she, Matt?
Yeah.
Here's Ellie Cole for 3. No good. Tapped out of play.
It's going to stay with Clarinda. We got some subs coming in the game. Addison Wagner, is what I've seen on Varsity Bounce Stat, has not hit a 3 tonight. I'm projecting she's going to hit a 3 tonight.
You think tonight is the night?
I think tonight Addison's going to knock down a 3-point shot.
Inbound pass baseline from Meyer to Ayla
Johnson. Ayla, just a freshman. We've seen her have some outstanding games.
Good. I mean, just a solid athlete now for a freshman.
Another turnover there by Clarinda.
Vetter across the timeline. That's Macy. Down underneath to Johnette. Works her way in. Puts it up. Johnette really works down in the post area. Shot's good.
Yeah, Clarinda making Lewis Central make a concerted effort to get shots in the paint.
7-4. Clarinda leads. 3:10 to play in the first. Here's Ayla Johnson. Drives inside, spins, picks up her dribble. Nothing there. Trying to get the open and almost gets that whistle, but passes away. Ellie Cole, the baseline running jumper off balance, no good. Rebound pulled down by Macy Vetter. Now to JC Young. Here's Johnette. That's going to be a double dribble, yeah. Did a little stutter. Thought about a shot. Gets whistled for the double dribble. 7-4, 2:42 to play in the first. Meyer across the timeline to the right wing. Addison Moore looks at the 3 from the top, drives into the lane. What a move to the bucket. Just didn't finish. Man, what a move.
Yeah, and she did a nice step through there. Couldn't get to go. Lewis Central right back down the court quickly, beating the Cardinals down the court, and they get a bucket and a chance for an and 1 here.
Yeah, JC Young. Count the bucket. And that foul's on on Meyer.
That's so. That would be her first.
Yeah, that's her first, but it's going to send J.C. Young, first foul shot of the night.
Lewis Central's really pushing the pace when they get an opportunity on turnovers or whatever. They're really trying to push the ball down the court quickly. Macy Vetter in particular.
Here's Young. She's a sophomore. Shots up. It's no good. Rebound, Maddie Cole. She's going to take it back across the center stripe. Left side to Meyer. She drives to the baseline. Out to Addison.
Just really good defensive effort there by the Titans getting that turnover.
Knocked loose when Miley Wagner picks it up to Meyer out on the left side. Here's top key to Cole, over to the right side to Johnson.
Lewis Central, again, really trying to push the pace here.
They're in a man defense, Matt?
Yep, sure are.
Here's Cole out on the left wing, Maddie Cole. I guess Ellie is out of the game at the moment.
Lewis Central really
underneath. It's stolen by Wallers.
Really
Mallory Wallers
attacks man-to-man defense and then down the court quickly again.
We're gonna have that's going to be whistled. I think Meyer. It is. Yeah, that's 2 on her quick, Matt.
Yeah, like I say, Lewis Central is really pushing the pace every time they get a chance. Coach Coleman Molinex of the Titans really likes that transition game. You get those live ball turnovers. You want to hustle it down the court and try to get a quick bucket.
There's the shot from Bourne is good.
Minute 37 to go here.
Bourne, a 5'2" junior. Tied up at 7 apiece. Timeout on the court, Matt. What's the adjustment here? Both teams, it seems.
Yeah, I don't think Clarinda wants to get in a racehorse basketball game with Lewis Central. I think Clarinda's a little bit more of a methodical team. Lewis Central really wants to get it up and down the court. Apparently here, a lot of that's coming from their defense, creating those turnovers. You look at the stats, like I say, Lewis Central, is a team that is really good. Looking at the bettors and what have you, really good ball handlers can push that pace. So they're taking advantage of that. So we'll see if they can continue that. But I think Clarinda wants to slow that pace just a bit here.
All right. Back at the line will be Ellie Bournes. And we're tied up at 7. Here's the second shot. No good. Rebound Johnson.
Wallhausen not the high post, dropping down low. Good spacing here by the Cardinals.
Maddie Cole to Wellhausen over
good
the left
ball
side to
movement,
Johnson.
Side to side.
Jumper from Johnson is good, Matt.
Yeah, nice shot by Ayla. She didn't use the glass there, but she had a nice soft touch, and it goes for her. She's on the board with 2 points.
Miller with the ball goes right to Strohmeyer. Now back over the left side to Young. Bournes out in the left wing. Takes it into the lane. Jumper blocked by...
blocked there by Miley Wagner.
Ellie Cole takes it across the timeline. 43 seconds. Wellhausen over to Johnson.
There's a good pass low.
Wellhausen spins, puts it up in the bucket for 2.
Wellhausen got the pass high, kept the ball high, turned around, just made the shot. Nice job there by...
In the pregame, Matt, you talked about utilizing that height, and that's doing it when you keep the ball up.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice shot by Carson there.
There's a shot from the top, off the glass, no good. Rebound.
Good box out there.
Nice box out by Ellie Cole. Maddie Cole with the ball now.
Cardinals probably take one shot here, under 10 to go in first quarter.
Knocked loose by Bournes into the backcourt. 5 seconds to Ellie Cole. Bounces out of play.
And that defensive pressure really is bothering the Cardinals out there on that ball pressure from Bournes in particular. There. See if the Titans can get a shot up here with under 2 seconds to go.
1.7, Matt's on the clock. Inbound pass. They're just going to let it run here. That's it. 11-7. Clarinda with the lead at the end of the first. We're going to step away here just for a minute, but we will be back with the second quarter after this. Welcome back to Clarinda. It's Clarinda and Lewis Central and varsity girls play.
So
at the end of the first, 11-7.
So I see a poster up on the wall that says Cardinal Cage. You know, they used to, old Dave referred to this as cagesters instead of basketball players, cagesters. Because back in the old days, in 34, they played in a gym that was surrounded with fencing.
Who did that?
Basketballs in small schools. You'd have fencing.
They call them cagers?
Cagers because they played in a gym that was like a cage because they had fans that would sit behind a cage fence.
Huh.
That's why they're called cagesters. That's an old term for basketball players back in the early days of basketball.
Dropping some knowledge. Here you go. Johnson from the corner. Shot's no good. That was way back then, man.
Oh, yeah. But the gym in Red Oak, the old gym in junior high, was that way.
Huh.
The fans would sit above the court behind a cage, a chain link fence and watch the game.
Inbound pass will come from Johnson, Cardinals, from the baseline.
Got a foul there on Wagner. She just unintentionally, but took out Macy Vetter there. That'll be a charge.
Yeah. Pretty solid collision.
Yeah.
Across the timeline, Macy Vetter dumps it down underneath the Johnette. Jumper from Johnette.
Boy, that's a really nice move there, wasn't it? She went one way, came back the other way, and got the shot to go. And now there's, Lewis Central just all over them, Aaron.
A lot of pressure, Matt. A lot of pressure. Maddie Cole across the timeline with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Gets whistle for the travel. Again, the pressure.
Yeah, they're just creating a lot of pressure. Cardinals going to have to help Maddie out here at this point. Bring up another guard to help with that ball being brought up and out front.
11-9. Clarinda maintains the lead. Macy Vetter across the center stripe to Johnette. Now to Miller. Letting the play develop. To Macy Vetter for three. No good. Rebound tapped.
Long rebound.
Chased down. There's Borns. Borns grabs it way out because, again, to our conversation before the game and rebounding. There's Maddie Cole across the timeline down to Johnson. Spins into the lane. Nice move to the bucket. Not there. And Macy Vetter comes away with it. Jumper from the foul line. No good. Rebound Wagner.
I think Clarinda needs to slow the pace here. Work the ball a little bit on this possession. You get caught up in this running game with Lewis Central, and that's what they want you to do.
Addison Wagner with the ball at the top. Goes left to Ayla Johnson. Out of Wellhausen.
There's a good back cut. Didn't see her, though. Wellhausen was looking the other direction when Cole went on a back cut there.
Right side to Ellie Cole. Spins her way down to the blocks. Nothing there.
Bounces one. Got to get a shot up.
Gets a shot off, and it's not there.
Now, that doesn't count for Addison as a three-point shot. That was a kind of a heave at the bucket there.
Inbound pass from Borns to Vetter. Macy Vetter, that is. Across the center stripe. It's Miller. Left side to Borns. Into the lane. Out on the right side, Mackenzie Vetter for three. No good. Rebound grab by Maddie Cole on the move. Back across the timeline. Into the lane she goes. Kicks it out to Addison. Addison drives into the lane. Jumper's good.
Nice shot there by Wagner. Kind of a stop. Controlled the body and got the little teardrop shot to go for two.
Warren takes it into the lane. Jumper, no good. And rebound pulled down and hauled in by Miller. Down to the baseline, Mackenzie Vetter off the glass, no good. Rebound, Miller. Here's Borns for three. It's no good.
You got to have a push there.
Offensive, that's going to be on Vetter, isn't it? Yeah, that's Mackenzie Vetter.
Titans had 2-3 opportunities there with that possession. Couldn't convert.
13-9. Clarinda maintains the lead now as we have 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Ayla Johnson with the ball to Addison Wagner. Out on the left side to Cole for three. Left wing, no good. Here's Mackenzie Vetter on the move to the lane and foul on Wellhausen.
I believe so.
Looks like it is. That'll be her first.
You know, Lewis Central is really wanting to get quick shots and shots quick in their offense. You can tell Clarinda's a little bit more methodical, working the ball. A lot of that's due to Lewis Central's pressure defense. But Clarinda Lewis Central is really, kind of that first good look shot type team, and very aggressive, taking it to the paint.
The first shot from Vetter was good.
I see Coach Connor Hannafin with the youngest Hannafin over there.
I see that.
In his arms, showing some of his Lewis Central friends.
Second shot's no good. Rebound, Wellhausen.
Young Hannafin there.
Johnson comes right, back left. Now passes back to the right wing. Addison Wagner bounce pass inside to Wellhausen. She's triple teamed. Top key, Ellie Cole for three. No good. Rebound, tapped around. There's Wellhausen with the board. There's the height for you.
There's that height. And again, good rebound. Just a putback, simple putback for Carson. That can be discouraging as a team. You give all that defensive effort Lewis Central does, and you give up a rebound like that. And
Johnette, Matt, again.
Nice little wing shot there from Johnette.
I have her with 8 points on the night so far, and there's 4 minutes to play in the half.
Lewis Central really gets after it defensively, Aaron.
Yes, they do. Dumps it down underneath to Addison Wagner's
jump ball. And it will be Lewis Central basketball on the alternate possession.
Inbound pass will come from Borns, Ellie Borns, 5'2" junior. To Vetter. Macy Vetter. Over the left side to Borns. She takes it in the lane. Borns is quick.
And it's going to go.
Good. Count it from Ellie Borns. And that foul was on Maddie Cole. It's her first. And Borns will go to the line. She's 1 of 2 from the line. Has 3 points in the ball game. And one opportunity here for her. Shot. Bounces off the glass. No good. Johnson takes it across the center side. Board is grabbed by Addison Wagner. Wagner left to Cole. Top key to Miley Wagner. To Ellie Cole down underneath to Miley Wagner. Backs her way in there. Kicks it back to Maddie in the corner. Johnson for three. It's no good. Rebound Miley. Puts it on the court. Back to the hoop. Strong move to the bucket for two.
Wow, just a great effort there by Miley Wagner to get that rebound and fight her way to the rim to get two.
Nice job by Miley.
Good travel there. Score is 17-14, but, those are hard-earned points. This is a defensive battle here tonight.
Ellie Cole across the timeline to Miley Wagner. Now to Maddie Cole, and bounces out of play.
Most of Clarinda's turnovers come out here on the wing or at the top of the possession, Aaron, where they just deflecting the balls or creating the deflections off Clarinda on their hard pressure. So just Lewis Central really doing well on perimeter defense here.
Borns to Vetter.
Good cut.
On the move, Johnette under the lane, puts it up. No good. Johnette cuts through the lane a lot, Matt, or at least she has tonight anyway.
There's a good back cut by Cole.
Underneath the Addison Wagner for two.
That all set up by the back cut by Cole, who then found Wagner for two. Clarinda stretched this lead out to 5 now. Biggest lead of the night.
Underneath it goes to Young. She spins to the bucket with the left hand for two.
We saw her in a JV game, and she was outstanding in a JV game. She's doing it here in the varsity game now.
Pass.
And there's another.
Yeah, just kind of an unforced error on the part of her.
Yeah. Lewis Central really speeding up the action with their defense. And, again, another turnover there by Clarinda.
19-16.
We're going to have a timeout.
We're going to have a timeout here. Let's step away for 1 second, Matt. 2:15 to play here in the half. 19-16, we'll be back. Welcome back. Okay, Matt, here we go.
Clarinda was out to 5-point lead now. Lewis Central trying to chop into that lead here.
Macy Vetter with the ball at the high post, kicks it out to Borns. Borns around to the right side, back to Vetter. Macy Vetter drives to the right elbow, dumps it off. Waller's on the move, puts it up, no good. Tap loose, out of play, but the Cardinals will keep it. And substitution here coming into the game is Miller taking a seat young. Cardinals ball, they have to go to the length of the court here. Inbound pass to Johnson. Ayla Johnson. Right across the center stripe. Works away back to the top of the key. Near the logo. Here's Addison Wagner to Miley Wagner. Into the lane, out to Johnson. Into the lane she goes. Now to Wellhausen. Addison Wagner to Miley Wagner. In the lane to Wellhausen. Nice dump off there to Carson Wellhausen.
That's a perfect execution by the Cardinals, though. Methodically worked the ball a little bit, half court. Winds up Wellhausen getting a short bucket there. Took some time off the clock. Slowed the pace a little bit.
So it was knocked out of play, and the Titans will keep it to Miller. Back out top key to Macy Vetter. He works down the right side of the lane. Strip loose and then out of play off of the Cardinals.
Wagner and Wellhausen doing a good job in a low post there. Defensively for the Cardinals.
Inbound pass to Borns out on the wing. Miller at the top key. Here's Vetter into the lane.
Lewis Central, I was going to say, has not shot too many threes, and there they get one to go.
Bank from Vetter.
I'm not sure she meaning it to bank, but it banked in for her.
21-19, 40 seconds to play in the half. Clarinda maintains the lead. Nice move to the bucket by Miley Wagner.
Miley Wagner having a really strong game.
Yeah. Just a great move to the hoop.
Off the bench for the Cardinals.
Vetter to Miller from the top, no good. Rebound chased down by Addison Wagner.
And there was that box out and out on the floor because you get those long rebounds on those longer shots, and that's what we were talking about, that a lot of those rebounds are going to come out, bounce out to you. It's important to seal off no matter where you're at on that half court.
Johnson will bring it across the center stripe. Addison Wagner, top of the key. Miley Wagner, wing.
We saw Clarinda do a good job of that against St. Albert's.
Nice move to the bucket by Addison Wagner for two.
And that's going to be it.
That is it. Yeah, halftime, 25-19. It is Clarinda over Lewis Central, 25-19.
Clarinda outscores Lewis Central 14-12 in that second quarter there, and kind of got out there a little bit in that advantage, and for the most part held their own with that Paul pressure from Lewis Central and really kind of broke the pressure. Wellhausen with 6 points, I think, in that second quarter, and really, is able to get through that pressure and get some shots to go. And then conversely, Clarinda doing a good job down here on the defensive glass. Wellhausen and Wagner to control that the best they can. So good first half by the Cardinals.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We're going to step away here for a minute. We'll be back. Welcome back. Here's the score for you. It's Harlan and St. Albert, and in the second quarter, 28-9, St. Albert.
St. Albert's the number 1 ranked team in Class 1A, defending state champs.
That's what I got for you, Matt.
So here it's 25-19. We were looking, for those of you who aren't familiar with a app, it's on your phone. It's called Varsity Bound. It's kind of the main app for high schools in the state of Iowa to go to get stats, standings, scores, what have you. It's kind of the place where all that information is kept. When I checked the Varsity Bound app and looking at the preview of this Clarinda Lewis Central basketball game tonight, it shows Lewis Central with an 18-0 series. Now, obviously, they played more than 18 times in their time frame. But going back as far as Varsity Bound app goes back, Clarinda has never defeated Lewis Central, at least since 2017, probably longer than that. So Clarinda's sitting here on a 6-point lead at halftime with a chance here to knock off a team they have not knocked off in a long, long time.
They have played, I think Clarinda's played really well.
They have.
In the first half.
They got quite a few turnovers.
Yeah.
Most of those are forced turnovers. They're not like casual passes or bad. I mean, just those are turnovers being created by Lewis Central's defense. But like they said, they've been very effective down low, getting buckets in there. Miley Wagner, I think, has 4 points off the bench, right? Kirsten Wohlhausen with some points. And this is with Kylie Meyer with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
She sat most, if not all, of the second quarter. So, that's why it's important to get contributions off the bench like that from Miley and Ellie Cole as well.
Let me give you some stats here, and we'll start first with Lewis Central, the visiting Lewis Central Titans. And Ellie Borns has 3 points. She's 1 of 3 from the foul line. J.C. Young has 4, 0 of 1 from the foul line. Macy Vetter has 3 off of a three-pointer. Mackenzie Vetter has 1 point. She's 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Madison Johnette with 8 points here in the first half. And, again, it's Clarinda with the lead over Lewis Central, 25-19 here at half. Let's step away here, Matt. We'll come back and check some stats for the Clarinda Cardinals.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Let's look at some stats for the Clarinda Cardinals. And Ellie Cole with 3 points on the night. Miley Wagner has 4. Addison Wagner tonight has 8. And 6 of those came in the second quarter. Kylie Meyer with 2 points. Like Matt said, 2 personal fouls for Kylie. Ayla Johnson has 2 points on the night. Carson Wellhausen with 6. And just looking at some of the fouls, Kylie Meyer has 2 for the Cardinals. And Mackenzie Vetter has 2 for the Titans. That's really it for fouls.
So I think the Cardinals, I've counted, I think they've got 9 points off their bench between Ellie Cole, Miley Wagner, Ayla Johnson. I think 9 points off the bench, and I think that's been critical for the Cardinals because they're Maddie Cole is having her hands full just getting the ball up to court and running that offense out there. How many points does Maddie have at halftime?
Maddie Cole has 6. No, has no points.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I didn't think she scored too much. But she's been pretty preoccupied trying to get her team run the offense. So those other players are picking up the scoring toll. If you'd say Clarinda was up 6 and Maddie Coyle had no points at halftime, you would say, how could that be? But Maddie's job tonight is to get her team, get the ball in up court and get her team in offensive sets, and she's doing the best she can with that tremendous ball pressure from Lewis Central.
Yeah. Will they keep that up, Matt?
Yeah, and they might even bring in a full court presser. I don't think we've really seen any team bring in the full court press in relation to that, but neither team other than Kylie Meyer has a lot of foul trouble, so you can continue that pressure because you don't have a lot of people in fouls situation here. But we've always talked about the 2 minutes, 4 to half, 2 minutes coming out of the half. Clarinda's up 6 here. A couple quick buckets by Clarinda, and you could expand that lead real quickly out to a double digit. Conversely, Lewis Central get a couple buckets, and then they close that gap, and then you got a back and forth fair for the game. So a couple 2 or 3 minutes here in the second half would be crucial.
All right, we're at halftime. Just over a minute remaining in halftime. It's 25-19. That's our score. Clarinda with the lead. I think Clarinda has led most of the first half.
Yeah, they
memory serves correct.
They jumped out to 7-2 lead, and then Lewis Central battled back and went kind of back and forth there a little bit, and then kind of middle second quarter on, Clarinda got a little bit of advantage there, and again that strong play from their bench and able to get a 6-point lead here at halftime. And again, we were looking pregame. It's been quite a while since Clarinda has been able to beat Lewis Central in basketball. So we'll see if as the game progresses, it gets down to a fourth quarter game, which I assume it will, Aaron.
I'm thinking it's going to come right down to it here, Matt.
We were here a couple weeks ago, and we saw a tremendous game against St. Albert's, and I think there was a last-second bucket to tie the game.
Yeah.
Or was that the boys' game?
That was the boys' game that went into overtime, but the girls' game was within just a few points in the fourth quarter. It
was a really great game, girls' game. Clarinda played so well against that St. Albert's team, and here they are tonight playing a really high-quality Lewis Central team.
All righty. We're going to get back at it, and Clarinda will have the ball. Maddie Cole will put it into play. To Meyer. Meyer across the center stripe, around to the right side. Over the left side to Cole. That's Ellie Cole. Wellhausen to Maddie Cole out on the right side. There's Wagner. Nice little pass underneath, and then give to Wagner for 2.
Nice little pass in the high post, and Wellhausen found her teammate now to cut to the bucket, and Addison gets 2.
Bourne takes that block by Wellhausen. 27-19 is our score. Maddie Cole at the center circle across the timeline now to Meyer. Inside, tries to go to Wellhausen. It's knocked into the air, and here we go. Ellie Cole for 3. It's no good. Rebound. Carson Wellhausen off of the glass.
Those long rebounds, and just like that, we've got an injured player here. I think Vetter is shaken up a little bit, so she'll be coming out of the game. But Wellhausen was not under the bucket for that rebound, but she had those hands up, ready to get the rebound away from the bucket. And again, she just went back up with it, Aaron. She didn't bring it down. And she's got, 10 points on the night? What do you got Carson for?
I have Carson for 8.
8 points,
yeah. Here's Miller out on the right side to Bournes. He drives to the blocks. Back to Miller. Here's Bournes behind the arc. Johnette to Mackenzie Vetter. Now Miller into the lane. Nothing there. Stripped loose by Ellie Cole.
Oh, that's travel. There's some pressure from the Cardinals creating a turnover there. So we come out here first minute and a half. Cardinals have expanded it from a 6 to a 10-point lead here. We just talked about that first couple minutes of the second half.
You can be really important. Here's Meyer back across the center stripe down to the wing. Looks at the 3, takes the 3. It's no good. Rebound grab by Mackenzie Vetter. Tapped out of play. Nice effort there by Meyer, I think, to tap it.
Good to see Macy Vetter checking back in, so she seemed to shake off whatever issue she had a few seconds ago.
And alrighty, here we go.
Hard inbound spot here from the corner, Aaron.
Bourne's on the wing behind the arc. Hits Vetter. And there's Meyer to strip it loose. Kylie comes away with it underneath the Ellie Cole, but it's knocked out of play by Bournes, and the Cardinals keep it.
Cardinals pushing that pace. Those live ball turnovers, and Kylie Meyer is fast, and she got down the court fast. And
she's really fast.
Yeah.
Bounce pass underneath to Addison Wagner for 2.
Cardinals really doing a good job down low. They're making their buckets down low. Everything close they're putting in the bucket.
There's Vetter for 3 off the wing. It's good.
Titans needed that one. Cardinals got out to a 4-point lead, and that 3 cuts it back down to under the single digits.
Underneath it goes to Addison Wagner. She puts it up, gets her own board back up again. This time it's good.
Addison with 14 points on the night.
She's having a game.
Going to have a timeout here.
Yeah, Coach Molnix wants to talk about it, I think.
But Clarinda really doing a good job in that low post. A lot of putbacks, offensive. Wagner and Wellhausen really dominating down low right now.
And, the Cardinals really just pick up you talk about those 2 minutes before and after. Thank you. Before and after, and boy, they just open right back up here in this third quarter, ready to go.
Yeah, well, they're executing offensive well, the pressure, handling the pressure, and getting the ball down where they can do damage with Wagner and Wellhausen.
So, let me tell you what has happened here earlier tonight in junior varsity girls play. It was Clarinda with the win on a last-second shot, nonetheless, by a score of 39-38. And as we get underway here in the third quarter with varsity girls play, Clarinda has the lead 33-22. Cardinals playing a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking better care of the ball here. And I don't think the pressure has been quite as intense from the Titans here in the second half as it has been in the first half. It's hard to keep that defensive pressure up like that throughout the entire game. Coach Molnix here will get his team going here in this, after that timeout.
Miller to Johnette. Johnette likes to take that screen and then cut into the lane. Shot's no good from Johnette. And we're going to have a foul on Ellie Cole.
First foul this half on either team.
Yeah, that's the second on Ellie. She has 3 points in the ball game. Inbound pass will come from Mackenzie Vetter. She's a senior, 5'5" senior, to Macy Vetter at the top of the key. She takes it to the hoops. On the blocks, shot no good, foul on the play. That's on Mackenzie. It's her third. She has 3. That's the most of any player for the Titans. She comes out of the ball game, and Young checks into the game. And Meyer will put it into play.
So here we got a little pressure here from the Titans. Bourne's really good defensive player, has just been covering Maddie Cole wherever she goes tonight. Maddie Cole is yet to score.
Yeah. Here's Meyer out on the wing. Over the right side to Ellie Cole. Top the key to Wagner. Over to Maddie Cole. Here's Wellhausen. Underneath to Addison Wagner. Here's Meyer. She looks at the 3. And is that a pass? I think that was a pass.
Well,
actually.
I think she was indecisive. I think she turned down the 3 to dribble in, and I think she realized she should have probably took that 3. Turnover would be Lewis Central basketball.
Bournes with the ball at the top. Now to Johnette. Into the lane she goes. Johnette underneath and loses the handle. It's out of play. Cardinals ball.
So Titans bringing a little bit more pressure now.
Yeah.
Man-to-man, extending it a little bit more half court. And there's the steal right there.
Yeah, Macy Vetter with the steal. She has the layup. And it's in and out. No good. And gets her own board. It's stripped loose. Boy,
oh, my, what a scramble.
What some effort there. And down to the other end, stolen by Johnette. Down underneath, here's Vetter for the layup. This time it's good.
Yeah, Cardinals just getting caught up in this pace of Lewis Central. And again, having real pressure, getting it up here.
33-24 is our score. 4 minutes to play in the third. Maddie Cole bounce pass underneath the Wellhausen. She puts it up. It's no good. Rebound tapped by Vetter. Picked up by Miller. Over to Young. Bournes out on the left wing. Into the lane she goes. Cuts through the lane. Shots off the glass. No good.
Wellhausen really was an issue there with her long arms.
She really alters a lot of shots. Here's a deep three from Maddie Cole. No good. Rebound to Ellie Cole. Over to Maddie. Out on the wing. Out of Wellhausen. Addison Wagner looks at the three. Timeout on the court.
I think good timeout there by Coach Privia. I think he wants to kind of regroup his team there. He gets a sense that they're a little bit ragged there at that last minute or so with their possessions and trying to get them reorganized here. But Clarinda up 9. And like I say, when Lewis Central can turn that ball over, they live off turnovers. You can tell this is a team that creates a lot of offense off their defense. And as long as Clarinda can handle that pressure and get the ball inside to Wagner and Wellhausen, they'll be all right. But that's easier said than done.
All righty. 3.5 minutes to play here in the third. This has been kind of a battle.
And I think, oh my, Indiana scores in the first 20 seconds of the game.
Say what? And we're going to get back at it here. 33-24. Clarinda leads. Meyer with the ball on the right wing. Out to Miley Wagner. Underneath it go to Wellhausen. She shots no good. Rebound pulled down by Miller to Bournes. Miller to Johnette. Out on the left side to Young. And Miller. Bournes with the ball at the top. Finds Miller working the ball here, taking a lot of time here.
Clarinda really trying to stop that dribble penetration. Good help there. Good rotation by Wellhausen.
Yeah.
Just well played defensively there by the Cardinals.
Maddie Cole with the ball across the center stripe. Bournes taps it out of play. This Bournes she's relentless.
Well, I tell you what.
She is just relentless.
Maddie Cole goes in the stand. She goes out in the lobby. Bournes is following her wherever she goes. It's like not giving her a chance to even breathe.
Over the left side to Johnson. Miley Wagner drives into the lane, kicks it out to Meyer for three. It's no good. Rebound, Claire Miller.
Nice job there by Miller, blocking out, getting rebound for the Titans.
Mallory Wallers. Swing it back around. Bournes for three. It's no good. Rebound underneath Wagner, Addison Wagner. There's Maddie bringing it across the timeline, all the way end to end, off the glass. It's no good. Rebound, Miley Wagner. We had a foul on the play. Is that on Miller?
I believe so. Second foul
on
Lewis Central, but nice rebound by Miley Wagner, really scrapping on those boards, creating that foul and giving her team another chance here. They'll inbound it underneath their bucket.
33-24. Clarinda leads here with just over 2 minutes to play in the third. Johnson. Meyer drives the baseline and it's blocked by Wallers, picked up by Wallers.
Second time Kylie has come off the three, open three, trying to get something going to the bucket.
Johnette with the ball. Now to Young. Here's Bournes. Into lane she goes and draws the foul on Cole.
Nice hard drive there by Bournes. She'll get 2 shots.
That's the second on Maddie Cole. And Bournes will go to the line. Ellie Bournes, and she is 1 of 3 from the line this evening. Shot's good. .52 junior.
Lewis Central shoots 65% from the free throw line as a team.
Bournes gets them both. So draw a little closer here, Matt. There's a foul from Macy Vetter. That'll be her second foul. Cardinals ball. The inbound pass will come to Johnson at the top of the key. Down into the lane she goes. Back out to Cole. Maddie drives to the baseline, hits Johnson. Johnson spins into the blocks, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound on the backside by Young. And Meyer's going to be whistled. That's 3 on Kylie.
Yeah.
With 1:28 to play.
Lewis Central just relentless with defense here. Cardinals has much as a 11-point lead at one time. Now it's down to a 7-point lead. Titans with a chance to cut into that here.
Across the timeline is Vetter to Bournes. And Johnette takes it down to the blocks. Little jumper, no good. Rebound Wellhausen. Carson spins. It's Maddie Cole to Ayla Johnson. In the corner to Ellie Cole now. She comes back around the arc. Addison Wagner to Wellhausen. Nice little play, but the bucket doesn't fall.
They've tried that play a couple times, been successful there. Just wouldn't drop for Addison that time.
Wallers to Johnette. Back to Wallers. Here's Claire from the foul line. No good. 38 seconds and counting in number 3. 33-26, Clarinda leads. Underneath it goes to Addison Wagner off the glass. It's no good. Rebound, Macy Vetter. 22 seconds and counting. Waller's out on the left wing. Johnette with the jumper. It's in for 2.
Titans cut to 5. 10 seconds to go here to see if Cardinals get a shot up for the buzzer.
Johnson, 5 seconds. Pulls up from the be a long 2. It's no good. And that's it for 3. And Lewis Central.
A little momentum there.
Yeah, got a little closer in that quarter. So we're going to take just a quick break and we'll be back. Welcome back. Here we go, Matt.
Last quarter, 33.
It all comes down to this.
33-28. Lewis Central, a little momentum there. I believe a 6-0 run here to end that third quarter, and they will get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
All right, here we go. Bournes will put it into play. Mid-court. Into the backcourt to Vetter, Macy Vetter, to Mackenzie Vetter. Back to Macy. Miller to Bournes behind the arc. Bournes into the lane, kicks it out to Mackenzie Vetter for 3, and it's good.
Good offense there. It's only a second 3 ball, I think, all night for Lewis Central, but a big shot there by Mackenzie Vetters. And Titans draw within 2.
2-point ball game here. Early in this fourth quarter. Ellie Cole with the ball. Spins. A lot of pressure from Vetter. I don't know. Right side it goes to Johnson.
Cardinals have been stuck here on 33 for quite a bit. Need to get something going here.
Meyer looks at the 3. Skips it across. Johnson for 3. It's good.
Boy, nice shot there by the freshman, Ayla Johnson. Cardinals needed that. Respond to a 3 with a 3.
Down to the other end. Here's Johnette for 3. Good. It's not there.
Good seal out there by Wellhausen.
Johnson with the ball. 36-31. Clarinda leads. Johnson on the right wing. She's just a really solid freshman player. Here's the shot from Meyer, in and out. Borns tapped loose, still has it. Wellhausen picks it up.
Meyer created that by disrupting the dribbler, and Wellhausen is in the right spot at the right time to get the ball.
There's a jumper from Johnson, the freshman.
Big change there of possessions. Clarinda back out to a 7-point lead. Ayla Johnson, 2 big buckets here for the Cardinals to start this fourth quarter.
Mackenzie Vetter finds Miller at the foul line. Takes it to the hoop. Nice move to the bucket. Not there. Addison Wagner to Johnson. Johnson lets the traffic clear.
Cardinals going to work their offense a little bit here, play their pace.
Here's Meyer out on the right side. Takes it to the baseline. Addison Wagner down quickly to Ayla Johnson. A lot of pressure from Vetter.
10 seconds go on shot clock for the Cardinals.
8 seconds, top of the key to Wellhausen.
5 seconds.
Cole, Wagner, high post jumper, no good. Rebound, Wellhausen, she puts it back up, no good. Rebound kept in play by Vetter, I think it was. Johnette grabs it, and she'll bring it across the center stripe. 38-31, here's the jumper. Who was that? Wellhausen with the block. Here's Macy Vetter. She steps in, grabs it, and puts it back in for 2.
Macy Vetter's a real good player. She's got 10 points tonight, but she does a lot for this Titans team.
Meyer takes it down to the baseline, and we're going to have a foul on Borns. That's only her second on the night.
You know, Lewis Central is ferocious as they play man-to-man defense, does a good job not to foul a lot with that. You know, typically a team that does a lot of that ball pressure, intense man-to-man defense, you get a lot of fouls, but they have so far tonight done a good job of playing clean defense.
Inbound pass to Wellhausen. She puts it up. It's not there. Rebound and stripped loose by Miller. Miller to Mackenzie Vetter. She takes it across the center stripe. Down to the baseline. Vetter to Miller. Shots no good. Rebound Young. She puts it in for 2 and draws the foul.
J.C. Young. Jesus. You saw her play a lot in that JV game, coming off the bench here with a big bucket and a chance for an and 1 here. And Clarinda's out to 7-point lead, and now Lewis Central has a chance to chop this back down to a 2-point game.
Man, what a game. Young at the line. J.C. Young, a sophomore. That foul was on Johnson. That's her first. Shot's good.
So just like that, Titans back in this game, down 2, 4:42 to go.
Johnson takes it across the center stripe. Timeout on the court. 4:37 to play in the ball game. 38-36 is our score here. Full timeout.
Going down to the last minute. Seems like every time we come down the Clarinda area, every game comes down to the last possession or 2 here in a really well played game. Clarinda has kind of been out to a bigger lead. Lewis Central kind of cuts it back down, and you got to really Lewis Central lives off when they've been able to make those runs. They've been making it off their defense, so they've gotten some good contributions from J.C. Young off the bench, and then Mackenzie Vetter hit a big 3. They've only hit 2 threes I think all night. Lewis Central has
1, 2, 3,
and I don't think Clarinda has had too many themselves. Ayla Johnson just hit 1, but neither team has really lived at the 3-point line too much tonight.
Yeah, Clarinda has 2 3-pointers on the night.
Yeah.
So
I'm still holding my prediction out that Wagner's going to get
tonight's tonight.
Well, she had a chance there. That shot clock was running down, but she decided to dribble in a little bit. But
okay, here we go, Matt. 4:37 to play in the ball game. 38-36, and Meyer takes it down to the right side. Top of the key to Wellhausen. Now to Johnson. Wagner out the top of the key. Shot goes up from Maddie Cole.
Her first points of the night, I think, right, Aaron?
Yep, first points of the night for Maddie.
Couldn't come at a better time for the Cardinals, and the big 3 there.
Up to Johnette. Into the lane to Miller. Push. Have a foul on Wellhausen.
Nobody really in serious foul trouble for either team. I think Mackenzie Vetter has 3 fouls.
Yep. And Kylie Meyer has 3 fouls. But other than that, and we're getting on to this game at 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Inbound pass from Young to Macy Vetter. She drives into the lane. A little running teardrop jumper is good.
She beat him on her opponent on the left-hand side of a dribble and then a little pull-up in the middle lane. Nice job by Vetter. She's a really good ball player.
41-38 is our score. Wellhausen to Cole. Addison Wagner out to Maddie Cole. Wellhausen looks inside, gets it to Addison Wagner. She spins and then gets whistled for the offensive foul.
I think Addison kind of stopped and looked at the referee. You got to kind of play, like what? Just keep on playing. Don't even look at him.
It's that how that works?
Yep.
41-38. Right side to Young. Here is Miller, top of the key. From the right elbow, Young puts it in and out.
Nice rebound by Wagner. Wagner with double-digit rebounds. I'm sure for the Cardinals tonight.
Kylie Meyer round to the right wing. She goes behind the arc. And pressure from Mackenzie Vetter, but she gets whistled for the foul.
That'll be her 4th, I think.
That is 4 on Mackenzie. That's the way I have it.
So 3 team fouls on Clarinda, 2 on Lewis Central. You shoot once you get to 5 team fouls. Shoot free throws, that is.
41-38. Clarinda leads. Just over 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Shot from Johnson is good, the freshman.
What a big shot. And that was from the opposite wing for her. She made her 3 from the other side.
Ayla Johnson.
2 big threes for Ayla Johnson this quarter.
Over the left side to Bournes. 44-38. Bournes into the lane. There's the 3 from Macy Vetter. It's no good. Rebound bounces and picked up by Miller. Out of Bournes. Out on the left side to Young. Behind the arc. Inside, Vetter working, not there. Here's Miller from the foul line. No good. Rebound, was that Johnson?
That is Ayla Johnson.
Out on the right wing, Johnson with the ball. Underneath to Addison Wagner. She spins, and it's no good.
Titans on the push now.
Out on the left side. Here's Young for 3. It's not there. Rebound out of play. Foul on the floor.
Foul's going to be on Maddie Cole.
I believe so.
It'll be the 4th team foul on Clarinda. So next foul on Clarinda, Lewis Central will shoot 2 shots on every foul the rest of the way.
That's 3 on Maddie. Into the game is Miley Wagner, and taking a seat, Wellhausen.
You get the sense there's a little bit in the 4th quarter now. Both teams are tired. That defensive pressure is not quite as intense now as it was in the first 2 quarters, 3 quarters of this game.
Absolutely. This has been a hard-fought game, Matt. Inbound pass to Young. Waller's out on the left side. Now to Vetter. Minute 58 to play. Vetter drives hard to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Addison Wagner.
Let's see Addison's rebound totals, but she has got a ton of rebounds tonight.
Meyer works her way around to the right side.
Cardinals trying to run a little clock here.
Johnson behind the arc, now to Addison Wagner.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Meyer, 7 seconds. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Addison Wagner. 4 seconds, she takes it in, dumps it to Miley Wagner, and we're going to have a foul on the floor just
before the shot clock.
Just before the minute, must have been just before. Who was that on, Matt? I think that's on Macy Vetter. That's 3 on Macy.
That resets the shot clock to 35 seconds, so Clarinda could run this ball here a little bit more now on this, run this clock underneath a minute. This could be a long possession for the Cardinals here, up 6.
And now top it goes to Johnson. A minute 20 to play in the ballgame. 44-38, Clarinda leads.
Lewis Central's going to come with double traps, double teams here.
Maddie Cole will put it into play. She kind of got in a trap there and bounced it off of the Lewis Central player to kind of reset it. A lot of pressure from Bournes on Meyer and double team foul. on the floor.
So that's 14 fouls on Lewis Central. Next foul, both fouls, either way, either team will be shooting the rest of the way, free throws.
That was on Bournes, and that's 4 on Bournes. Inbound pass into the backcourt to Meyer.
Cardinals need the help here with this ball getting up. Teammates.
A minute to play. Meyer with the ball. Shot clock's at 25.
Again, Clarinda doesn't need to be in a hurry here.
That's a Maddie call, and we're going to have a foul on the play. It's on Vetter.
Myers will shoot 2 shots. She's a little slow getting up here.
Got hit pretty hard on that foul. I think she lost the contact. She should pop that right back in and off we go.
When you get so hard you lose a contact, you know you got popped pretty good.
Exactly right.
If you don't wear contacts,
I don't. No.
I do not know how people wear contacts.
I wear my glasses. I got my old man glasses on right now so I can see the court.
I know a lot of people do, but obviously most people do, but I don't think that'd be hard.
Yeah. She put it back in at the foul line.
It's amazing they can find those things on the floor.
So she was looking for a contact is what she was doing.
Yeah.
She wasn't necessarily hurt. She was trying to find her contact.
2 shots here for her with her contacts in.
Shot's good from Meyer.
Clarinda up 7.
Now, Matt, I have Mackenzie Vetter with 4, Macy Vetter with 4, and Ellie Bournes with 4. That's what I have.
So the fouls have stacked up quickly here in the last couple minutes.
Here, and Meyer gets both of the free throws.
So Clarinda up 8 here. Under a minute to go.
Macy Vetter takes it down into the lane. Blocked. Blocked by Miley Wagner. Foul on the play. That's on Macy, and that may be 5 for her.
This Clarinda team. Coach Privia will be able to maybe tell us post-game, but it has been a long, long time since the Clarinda Cardinals had defeated Lewis Central Titans girls basketball. From what I've been able to see on the Varsity app, they're saying 18-0 in a series at least prior to 2017, if not longer, and the Cardinals are 40 seconds away from making that happen.
Yeah,
but they're going to have to make some free throws now.
They're up by 8, Matt. So
give me the score totals from Miley Wagner and Ayla Johnson. Miley Wagner with how many points?
Well, Miley Wagner has 4 points.
Ayla has 10.
And yes, 2, 5, 10.
What's Ellie Cole have? I'm looking at this bench players tonight.
Ellie has 3.
So, Miley Wagner has got 4 points, but she has been really good on the boards as well. Because, you look coming to the game, Maddie Cole with, 3 points on the night?
Yes.
So, Maddie has done the
3-pointer in the fourth quarter.
Right. She's done a heck of a job just trying to get the ball up court and run it. But that scoring off the bench was imperative because you're not getting the typical scoring that you get from Maddie. Addison Wagner has played a great game as well with a double-double of rebounds and points. But the Cardinals will have to knock down some shots here from the free throw line to seal this one.
Yeah, so here we go, and Ayla Johnson will be at the line. Now she has 8 points in this in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 2 big threes.
Yeah,
especially that 3 where Lewis Central hit a 3 to get within 2, and then she comes right back down to knock down the 3 to get a 5-point lead back. I thought that was a real pivotal shot in the game, and here she is at the free throw line. She knocks down the first one. Just a freshman.
I know we've said that, but she is just a really good athlete.
Yeah.
This Ayla Johnson.
She's always calm and composed out there and not a lot of motion either way. She's just locked into the game.
This one's no good. Rebound spot 4. Coming away with it is Miller. Outlet pass to Mackenzie Vetter. 37 seconds quickly to the bucket. Shot's good for 2.
And 1. So they're going to give her the bucket and a free throw here. Fouls on Maddie Cole.
That's 4 on Maddie.
So Titans just bursting down the court. Man, they get the ball down the court quick, don't they?
Yes, they do.
7 seconds off the clock, and now they have a chance to cut this to they gave them the bucket. I think they haven't put it on the scoreboard yet. It should be 47-40.
Vetter's shot's no good. And 1. Cole quickly. Maddie Cole, it's right there at the half-court line. It's tied up. We're going to have a jump ball.
I don't think the score's right. I think it's 47-40, isn't it?
I don't. No, I don't think so.
They counted that bucket, didn't they?
I think they did.
Look,
Then it should be a 40. Were they 36?
I don't know.
Inbound pass comes to Addison Wagner. She drives the baseline, dumps it underneath to Miley Wagner. Blocked out of play by Wallers.
Yeah, they found the guy changing.
There you go. 47-40, 23 seconds. And Meyer will put it into play. Meyer will put it into play here at the baseliner, all the way out top to Maddie Cole near the logo, and she's fouled.
So 20 seconds to go here. Going to consult this game away by making free throws here.
Shot from Maddie is good. Maddie Cole. Eight points, 8-point lead, now 48-40. Maddie Cole at the line. She has 4 points, and she has now 5 points. She gets them both, but she has really contributed in this ball game. Bournes, top of the key, works her way left, then back into the lane, bounces it off of one of the Clarinda players, picked up by Meyer. Meyer loses the handle. There's Bournes. Bournes puts up the shot. It's good for 2. Ellie Bournes, 4 seconds and counting, and they're just going to run it out right there, and that's going to be the final 49-42. 49-42. Clarinda with the victory. What a game, Matt.
Yeah, and
what a game.
I think this is a big-time win for the Clarinda Cardinals, back to 500, 6-6, and beating a team they have not beaten in a long, long time. Beating the Lewis Central Titans, Clarinda Cardinals getting it done tonight on home floor.
That was pretty exciting stuff. Let's just step away for a second here. Matt, we'll be back. And welcome back. Let's look at some stats here for the varsity girls game, and an exciting one it was. It was Ellie Cole with the Cardinals with 3 points on the night. Miley Wagner had 4. Addison Wagner finishes with 14. Again, I want to stress, Matt, my stats are very unofficial. Kylie Meyer had 4 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Ayla Johnson, big night for the freshman, 11 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Karsten Wellhausen had 8. Maddie Cole with 5 and 2 of 2 from the foul line. It was for the Lewis Central Titans. Ellie Bournes with 7 points, 3 of 4 from the foul line. J.C. Young had 7. 1 of 2 from the foul line. Macy Vetter finishes with 12 points on the night. And it looks like Mackenzie Vetter with 6 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Madison Johnette finishes with 10 points and did not go to the foul line tonight. So big victory tonight for the Cardinals. It was Clarinda over Lewis Central 49-42, and an exciting one.
Yeah, and like I say, we think this has been I'm not sure how many years, but at least 10, if not longer, since the Clarinda girls have beaten Lewis Central in basketball. So just a big win for the Clarinda Cardinals tonight. And they get back to 6-6 on the year, and then they improve their Hawkeye 10 record to 3-4. So
there you go.
Really good win for the Cardinal girls tonight.
Liz Davison with us, a special guest in the media suite up here tonight. Liz Davison, how are you, Liz?
I am very well. Now that we got another W under our belts.
Was that an exciting game?
It was.
Oh my goodness gracious! You know it's been a long time since Clarinda has beaten Lewis Central.
It has been. It has been. Our girls work really, really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, Kylie Miter is just an absolute spider monkey. I mean, that girl is just.
Put that in your repertoire, Matt.
Spider monkey.
Spider monkey. And then you can't get any better than the Carson and Addie mix. Those girls just. And how about the freshman Ayla? That girl is just amazing.
Yeah, they are a lot of fun to watch. That's for sure. So
they are. They're awesome, and I'm just so happy that we could have a good, positive game. And
it was fun.
Lots of skill there between both teams.
It was an exciting game and a fun game to broadcast. How's everybody doing?
They're doing awesome. Actually, it seems like everybody's gotten over their flu. So
that's good. That's a good.
I think everybody's getting back to healthy, and yeah.
That's a positive thing. So that's for sure. So
yeah.
Business is going well. How are the kiddos?
It is. They're going great. Addison actually graduated from Iowa Western this last December and headed down to Northwest. Classes start on Monday.
I think I spoke with her maybe right near her graduation.
You did, yeah. A couple of weeks before. And she actually made it into the High Wind Symphony down there and the jazz band actually too.
She's doing quite well, isn't she?
Yes.
That's exciting.
And then Olivia's close to junior, and then little Raylan's 5, and then kindergarten just rounds out the bunch.
Now, he just celebrated a birthday.
He did in August, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's quite the big 5-year-old.
All right, very good. Okay.
We got some good girls coming up here to talk to you, so I'll let you
Very good. Thank you. Nice to see you, Liz.
Nice to see you.
All righty. There you go. We're going to be joined by a couple of – thanks, Liz. See you, Liz. Let's grab a couple of our Clarinda players here tonight. And we have Ayla Johnson and we have Addison Wagner. Okay.
So how long has it been since you guys have beaten Lewis Central basketball? Do you know?
Pull that mic down there.
A long time.
There you go, Addison. There you go.
Long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It has been a while.
Did you know that coming into the game?
Yes.
So that's got to feel great. Now here we got a senior, and here we got a freshman. The senior, right, who's been through it all, and the freshman, the beginning and the end here, I guess, into that. So tell me about where this team is at emotionally and what this win can do for this team.
We lost to Crescent the other night and knew we kind of had to come back and do something for ourselves. And we had 2 great practices, so I think that kind of led into tonight's game, and we were all confident, shooting the ball well. We put the ball in the hoop, doing layups really well in the first half, and it just kind of kept going from there.
So, Addison, you seem to me to do so well down under the bucket. Are you most comfortable down in the low post? Where are you most comfortable? I mean, you seem to just to move around players really well, just kind of second nature. That's your strong suit.
Yeah, I used to be a guard, too.
Yeah?
I used to shoot the 3, and now
it's interesting you said that because I looked at your stats prior to the game, and you don't have a made 3-pointer.
No, I'm so upset.
I predicted you were going to hit one tonight.
I keep telling myself that I'm going to make one. I'm just waiting for the right moment, I guess.
Now, let's speak of 3-pointers.
Speaking of 3, Ayla, what a 3-point shot
in that fourth quarter.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. You just let it fly. You didn't think about it or anything. You just put it in.
I mean, when I was coming around the corner, I knew I got to get this ball and I got to shoot it. And once I shot, I was like, oh, that's good.
Well, especially because they hit a 3 to draw within 2, and you come back down and knock a 3 right back, and that was a big shot, I thought.
Yeah. It felt good off my hands, and once it just went, I was so happy. And I was like, all right, we need to keep going. Let's go.
It seemed like they really, Lewis Central, to their credit, really brought a lot of pressure tonight, ball pressure defensively. Is that something you were aware of coming into the game in terms of that?
We knew it was going to be tough. We knew it was going to be a battle, and we just really needed this tonight. And I think we handled adversity really well.
I think you did. I think it was great. A lot of pressure tonight, but you guys handled it well. You jumped out to the lead. I don't know, was it in the first quarter that you grabbed the lead? And I think you held it throughout the whole game.
I think yes.
So great job. So Addison, I see a lot of times from top of the key, you dump it down to Carson. You come around and you grab it, and it's a slick little play. It works very well.
I think I missed it once. I was so upset, but usually it works. So
the other thing I thought you did, well, you had a lot of rebounds. What was your rebound total? Have you seen it?
No.
It's we'll get it from the coach here, but that's such an assist because Carson, you depend on a lot of rebounding, but when you can supplement in with that rebounding and then you get some outside shooting. Maddie Cole has 3 points on tonight, and she had her hands full just getting the ball up the court. So
but
I think
that's why it's big that the other players can step up, right? And whatever. So like tonight, especially in the fourth quarter, I'm going to go back to Ayla because then you get the foul shot. You hit a foul shot, right? So do you ever think, does it ever enter your mind, I'm a freshman out here playing, or you just let it rip?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, but I just know that I just want to be whatever the team needs, and
you do it.
I don't know. I just try to do my thing.
You do it very well. Very good.
Well, great job, guys, and I'm just really proud of you. Really good effort tonight. Big win. Did something no one's done down in Clarinda in a long time. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Congratulations, guys. Good job. Again, Addison Wagner and Ayla Johnson with us, a couple of the players for the Clarinda Cardinals. And we're going to have now Coach, let's get that, see if we can get Coach Jacob Pravia up here. Okay, Coach Pravia, you hear me okay there?
Yes, I do.
All right. What an exciting ball game, Coach.
Absolutely.
You knew what you had coming in, right? What you were looking at with Lewis Central, but how did you game plan that? Was it what you thought you would have tonight?
Yeah, honestly wasn't sure how they would play us. They've been mixing it up quite a bit defensively. So just being ready for change on the offensive side of the ball. And they had a good game plan tonight, getting after, trying to double Addie in the post a little bit. Help was there on the backside. So our adjustment was ball movement. We had to move the ball quicker and try to get the ball inside.
And you did. It worked well, Coach.
Maddie Cole had her hands full bringing the ball up the court, so she didn't get her scoring. But you got really good play off your bench tonight from Miley Wagner, Ellie Cole, of course, Ayla Johnson. That's got to be such a benefit to be able to go to your bench. You can get some scoring from them when you need to.
Absolutely. First of all, their guards are so quick. They did a great job defensively tonight. Made it very difficult for us to handle the ball. So proud of our guards for fighting through that. And then, Miley obviously had a big first half for us. Kylie got in foul trouble. She had to step up and come in the game and had some layups for us late in that first half. And Ayla, obviously, great game. Had some free throws late to kind of put it away.
And Wagner and Wellhausen, of course, they do their thing down there. I mean, it's almost like you just count on Addison giving you a double-double every night with rebounds and points.
Yeah, heck of a player. Our leader. Count on her when it gets tough. So, heck of a player for us.
So how long has it been since Clarinda has beat Lewis Central girls basketball?
Never in the Bound era.
Well, that's what I knew, too, so it's got to go longer than that since 18. So you've done something no one's done in 12, at least 13, 14 years, so that's quite a significant achievement by your team.
And I tell you what, we knew that coming into the night, and
but that was part of the motivation?
Knew we had a great opportunity, so glad we could take advantage of that.
Who's next for you, Coach?
Got Atlantic and Shenandoah next week, two teams that got us last time, and to be honest, we just talked about it. We're looking for some revenge in those two games.
Well, you're back to 506-6, so it's all upward from here. So, Coach, great job tonight. Great win for the Clarinda Cardinals.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Coach.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Coach Jacob Pravia with us. There you go. And an exciting one it was. Matt, let's take one quick break here. I need to switch my pages around, and we will be back with more after this. Welcome back, Matt. Okay, let's talk about the boys. We have another basketball game upcoming here. Tell me about this thing.
Got the 7-1 Lewis Central Titans taking on a 3-6 Cardinal boys here tonight. This Lewis Central's team has won 4 in a row. They're led by sophomore, a sensational sophomore, 6'4" Carter Thielen, 20 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. Tremendous shooter. And then they also have 6'7" Charles Shaven, 16 points per game, 8 rebounds in the field. I'm giving these heights because there's a lot of height out here for Lewis Central. They go with 6'3" senior Jimmy Scott, 6'3" seniors Cooper Williams, then 5'8" sophomore Evan Lilly. That's who we think will be the starter for Lewis Central. This team averages 61 points per game coming in and giving up only 42 points per game. Clarinda, conversely, only scoring 47 points per game, giving up 53. And then the other thing kind of jumps out at me here with this Lewis Central team is that this team only turns the ball over 9 turnovers per game. So a team that can shoot and score the ball and takes care of the ball, but they also foul a lot, 20 fouls per game. So my thought is there's going to be high defensive intensity here. Clarinda Cardinals come to this game. Head coach Frank Seifert, Sam Klein leading the Cardinals in scoring 11 points per game. Cooper Baumgart, 8 points per game. Defeated Creston Tuesday night, 44-33. They've won 2 in a row. So a little momentum here for the Cardinals tonight as they're going to play up in classification in this Hawkeye 10 matchup, going against this really solid Lewis Central team that's going to be challenging for the Hawkeye 10 here. I look over at Mr. Roger Williams over here. He probably knows the last time Clarinda beat Lewis Central in basketball. He might come over here and tell me this, but it has been a heck of a game here.
He's gonna he's gonna drop some.
When? Right.
There you go.
He's giving me giving me the Indiana scores. He's giving me the Indiana scores. He's monitoring Indiana scores. We got Mr. Roger Williams here. Who's what are you telling me now?
Well, I was going to tell you the score, but
I've got it on my app here, man. I'm all over this Indiana-Oregon game.
I just want to give you guys credit. You do a great job of both teams.
Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you.
And then the last time we won was the last time you guys were down here.
Well, you know what?
I'm going to give you each a game.
Okay. Well, there you go. We'll take a game.
I like it. I'll take it.
But we come down here and enjoy watching these games. And that was a big win for the Clarinda girls. They hadn't beaten Lewis Central in a long time.
Yeah.
And that's just a credit to the Clarinda girls, and play, you've been in this Hawkeye 10 a long time. You play up in that classification.
Oh, we do.
That's a tough thing. And, was it last year the Clarinda girls softball team, I believe, won the Hawkeye 10 championship?
And I'm bragging here, but that bunch, they're all Lutheran, the starters, the seniors.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And they've set records in softball, basketball, and volleyball wins.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't been to the state, but been to regional several times.
That's good.
And they're great kids to boot.
And this Ayla Johnson, what a freshman ball player she is. My goodness, they had some big shots there in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So Cyclone's going to win tomorrow. Now, this guy, his son is more famous than he is.
I feel like, so here's the deal. I feel like I'm surrounded now by Cyclones. So being the lone Hawkeye here, I'm going to take a little abuse
here.
It's
all right. I always tell my kids when we play Shenandoah, I said the only good Mustang's a car.
but I hadn't heard that one before.
No.
I hadn't heard that one before.
Oh, gosh.
Coach.
Now, we are live, coaches.
Oh, no. But I do like the Mustang.
Yeah.
But it's like these girls have done a lot. We've had a rough stretch here, but we kind of been beating ourselves.
Yeah.
And so we needed a good feel thing. And
that little momentum can go a long way. The confidence of a young athlete, you give them a little bit of confidence, and they can really blossom with that. We've seen that individually and as teams. And this seems like a win that could propel Clarinda here a little bit.
Yes.
Because, like I say, they've got all the ingredients. They've got shooters, they got some tall people down, and Addison Wagner just to do it all for them, I think.
Yeah.
So.
She signed with BBU yesterday.
Good
play volleyball.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Storm Lake, great school up there. Home of Ben McCollum.
Yeah.
Hawkeye coach.
There you go.
We'll drop that one on you.
There you go. Hey, you're full of all kinds of something tonight, Matt.
Yeah, full of something, yeah.
And then Will, the coach up there, used to coach in Clarinda several years
ago. Oh, is
ago.
that right?
Yes. And then he went out. He was coached here 2 years, and he's taken 4 different teams to state, so he knows his volleyball.
He knows his stuff.
But after he left, he came back every year and did a camp.
Down here.
And he got to know Addie. And I said, that's a heck of a good situation. And you got some Red Oak girls up
right.
there, too.
Yeah.
So he's a great.
Yeah, that's a good person to bring back in your community, and it's good for him and girls, and just a great thing for youth sports. Younger people going those camps and learning the skills and getting excited to play, and then you see it come to fruition here in the varsity court. So
yeah. Yeah.
Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll let you get back. Keep me updated on the football score.
I will.
Here. We know you're a football guy at heart.
We got 3 more home games coming up, so you're welcome to come down.
Right. We'll be down at least for one of them.
There you go. So that's good luck, I guess, huh, Matt?
You bet, I guess.
There you go.
So here we are starting lineups beginning now for this Lewis Central Clarinda game, and like I say, we
let's see if I can
some height here. We're gonna let me give them to you. You got Carter Thielen.
Yeah, Carter Thielen.
Evan Lilly. You've got
Charles
Cooper going pretty much, I think, as I projected. Charles Shaben, and then Jimmy Scott. So those are your starters for Lewis Central.
So yeah, Matt. So you go 6'4", 6'7", 6'3", 5'8", and 6'3". That's your starting lineup.
And they got a 6'6" kid they can bring off the bench in this Carter. I don't know if he plays much. Carter low ball. But so that will be a challenge for the Cardinals. The Cardinals' tallest player really that sees playing time is Sam Klein. He's listed at 6'2". So 7-1 Lewis Central team coached by Ricky Torres. They've won 4 in a row. They've beaten Constable TJ, Red Oak, St. Albert's, a good St. Albert's team. We've seen that. Beaten Atlantic, beat Bellevue East, beat Harlan, beat Glenwood. Their only loss on the year has been to Norwalk. So this is a team that has really had a good season so far, and they lead this series over Clarinda in the bound area to 20-0. So similar to the girls' game, it's been forever since Clarinda has been able to beat Lewis Central basketball. But we said that in the girls' game, so we'll see what happens here in this boys' game tonight.
All right, starters for the Clarinda Cardinals, Nolan Wagner, a 5'9" sophomore. Ryan Wagner, senior, 6 foot. Sam Klein, a 6'2" senior. Cooper Baumgart, a sophomore, 6'3", and Noah Harris is the senior, 6'2".
So we'll be getting underway here in just a moment. This Hawkeye 10 matchup. Lewis Central Titans and the Clarinda Cardinals.
So, Matt, you just go play the game, right? I mean, you have to make some adjustments for that height.
Right.
But you just go play the game. Play hard.
Play hard, play the game, and, we'll see what kind of defense the Cardinals come out in, if they go man, full court press, zone.
All right. At center circle is Shaben.
Shaben versus Baumgart here.
Aiden Johnson starting tonight.
Yeah, a little bit more size in terms of strength down low with that play.
Tap, and almost out of play. Chase down at the opposite baseline. And here we go.
Lilly.
Yeah, Lilly Chase brings it across the timeline. There's Shaben.
Cardinals in man-to-man.
Shaben to Thielen. Here's a three-pointer from Scott. No good. Rebound, Klein. Klein back left to right across the timeline. Out on the right wing to Baumgart. Ryan Wagner to Baumgart.
Titans man-to-man as well.
Yep. Harris with the ball.
And that's how you take care of that height. Just put a body inside and body down low. And
is that Noah Harris with the bucket?
It was Aiden Johnson
with the bucket. That's how that was.
Double team there by Cardinals. Great turnover.
And Baumgart. Here's Klein. It's good. Sam Klein.
Cardinals off to a hot start here.
Down to the baseline. Lilly with the ball. Down near the top of the key. Works his way around to the left wing. Then into the lane. The layup is no good. Rebound pulled down by Wagner. Wagner across the timeline. Harris to Wagner. Right side Baumgart. Clarinda leads 4-0. Klein with the ball. Top of the key. Over the left side to Wagner.
I'll tell you one
There's
thing Clarinda
Johnson
does have on Lewis Central. They have some strength down there. You can tell the Clarinda is not going to be pushed around out there.
That's for sure.
Between Klein and Aiden Johnson and Noah Harris.
Thielen with the ball. Dumps it down underneath to Shaben off the glass. It's no good.
2 short shots there missed by the Titans so far. Start this game.
Klein with the ball, out on the wing. Back to the center circle now to Wagner. Ryan Wagner. Here's a shot from Klein's, no good. Bounces out of play on the backside.
Oh, I think they got the call wrong there. I think they're going to consult here.
They're going to talk about it.
They're going to consult here. This should be Clarinda basketball. Yeah, and it
yeah,
is.
And they do. They reverse it. That was not a popular call.
No, I think when the Lewis Central coach bows his head when it was out of bounds, that's a signal that he knew it wasn't his ball.
Yeah, there's not a lot of pushback on that, was there? Inbound pass will come from Aiden Johnson to Wagner for three off the left side. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Scott.
I do think one of the things Corinda's going to have to do tonight if they're going to have a chance of pulling upset is they're going to have to knock down some shots tonight from outside, Aaron.
Shaban, Thielen for three. It's no good. Rebound. Lilly takes it, puts it off the glass, and misses the layup.
Second one he's missed, a little short shot he's missed on tonight.
Klein's going to take it across the center stripe. Down to the wing, down to the baseline. Klein. Underneath that is Noah Harris for two.
Nice cut to the bucket. Cardinals out to a 6-0 lead here to start this game.
Just over 5 minutes to play in the first. Taking the ball inside, Williams picks it up. Now to Thielen. Scott. Williams with the fadeaway. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson.
Titans just can't get that ball to drop. For almost 4 minutes in the game, they have not scored yet.
Wagner. Now to Baumgart. Harris working against the pressure from Shaban. Down underneath, nice play in the bucket's not converted, but we have
a
foul.
Push on
Aiden. Yeah.
Aiden has a size advantage in there on Cooper Williams down low, but they're going to get him with a push there.
Coming into the game is Fippen, and Lilly takes the seat.
Peyton Fippen.
Yep, Peyton Fippen, 5'11 senior. Williams brings it across the timeline, then to Thielen in the corner. Scott for three. No good. Rebound, Johnson.
Cardinals doing a good job limiting the Titans to one possession, one shot.
Wagner takes it back across the center stripe. Tap loose, but he chases it down the background. A lot of pressure from Fippen. Right side Klein drives the baseline. It's going to be tapped by Shaban, picked up by Shaban. He takes it back across the center stripe. Hits Fippen on the move for two.
Fippen, a spark plug off the bench here for the Titans.
And it's 6-2 now with 3.5 minutes to play in the first.
You got to bring a pick up top here to get Wagner to roll off that, relieve that pressure.
Jumper from the foul line, and Baumgart snaps the net.
Smooth there on that jump shot by Cooper.
Thielen to Scott. Shaban, top of the key. Shaban with the ball. Works his way around to the right side. Here's Thielen. Shaban for three. No good. Rebound underneath Klein and Scott going out it down there, but it goes out of play. Last touched by the Cardinals.
Into the game comes Warner Schmidt. Out goes Aiden Johnson.
The inbound pass will come from Fippen.
Warner with those yellow and purple shoes. Yeah. He's easy to
There you
identify.
go. Yeah, shot is up from Shaban. No good. Gets his own board and puts it back in for two.
Now here comes Titans with some pressure.
8-4 is our score. Schmidt goes around the left side to Baumgart. Here's the three from Baumgart. It's good.
That's a nice stroke there by Cooper. He's hit his first knockdown, his first two shots in the night. Like I said, the Cardinals going to need more of that tonight. They're going to need to shoot the ball effectively tonight to have a chance.
Shaban with the ball. There's Scott for three off the left wing. It's no good. Rebound. Nice job by Dahlem to kind of just reel that in. Three-pointer from the corner, no good.
Chased down by Baumgart.
Yeah, Baumgart chases it down. He's going to let the traffic clear and then take it across the center stripe. Out on the left side to Wagner. Klein to Baumgart, spins into the lane, loses the handle on it. It's on the floor. Picked up. Here's a layup by Harris. It's good for 2.
One of those things where your team's on the scramble, and there's going to be a timeout by Coach Torres. Cardinals jumping out, 13-4. This crowd's on its feet.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. Welcome back. Matt, you got a score for us?
21-7 Indiana over Oregon in the second quarter.
You know, it's the simple things in life, Matt, that I like.
What's that, Aaron?
I'm not a complicated person.
Yeah.
A good bag of popcorn. Accompanied by a dental floss pick, which you get here in Clarinda, which I truly appreciate. See, it's the simple things. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, they've got all the accessories here.
What more can you ask for than a good bag of popcorn and a dental floss pick?
A dental floss in each bag of popcorn. Coach Seifert over here instructing the mop.
Yeah, clean up a little sweat.
Boy to mop up, and he's working hard at it.
Good job, young man.
13-4 Cardinals on top here with 1:48 to go in the first quarter. Lewis Central coming out of the timeout here.
Across the timeline, it's Fippen with the ball. Now to Shaben, top of the key. Thielen drives to the blocks. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound. Wagner, outlet pass to Baumgart. Right wing. It's off the mark this time, and the rebound's grabbed by Thielen. Now to the other end, it's Dahlem. This has been a wild game, Matt.
Titans really seem kind of hurried on the offensive end.
That
they
tempo.
Seem rushed.
Yeah, the tempo is just the pace is.
And like I said, we have not seen Lewis Central play. Maybe this is their MO how they play, but they seem awfully rushed on the offensive end and their offensive sets right now.
Wagner takes it across the center stripe. A lot of pressure coming from Fippen. Baumgart, left wing.
That Baumgart-Thielen matchup head-to-head on both ends of the floor is one to keep an eye on tonight.
Harris to get Klein, but Shaben knocks it loose, chased down by the Cardinals. We're going to have a foul on the play.
Only first foul on Lewis Central tonight. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
In comes
That's on
Connor
Shaben.
Hathaway for the Titans. Out goes Jimmy Scott.
Shaben, it's whistled. That's the first foul, like Matt said, on the Titans. Underneath it goes to Harris, knocked loose, picked up by Shaben.
Would have been a foul there.
Dahlem goes up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. 2-shot opportunity. That's either on Baumgart or Klein.
You know, we've watched enough Hawkeye 10 basketball over the years, Aaron, that I think there's a noticeable difference between the Metro-based teams and their physicality. Not so much for Clarinda. Clarinda's always been a very physical team. I think that's why they match up a little bit better with the Lewis Centrals, the Glenwoods, even the St. Alberts. It's a little bit more of a physicality to the game, I think, in that metro area than in the more rural areas of the Hawkeye 10. Just my observation over the years, and I think the referee calls are a little bit different in relation to that.
Camden Dahlem first shot was no good.
Caden Roop in for the Cardinals.
Second shot from Dahlem is in and out, no good. Shaben with the board and the putback. Count it. He draws the foul.
Yeah, just didn't box out there, and Shaben slips around and gets the putback and a chance for three there.
And Matt, that was on Cooper Baumgart, so that's 2 on Cooper, and he's hot here in this first corner.
Yeah,
he has 5 points.
He'll take a seat here. Coach Seifert gets him out of the game, so brings him back in Aiden Johnson. So, yeah, big turn of events right there. Missed free throw. Couldn't corral the rebound. Now Titans with a chance for – and when they get another rebound here, Shaben chases it down.
On top of the key, Fippen drives to the blocks and puts it off the glass. It's no good. Gets his own board. Boy.
It's getting to be real physical right now. Titans really scrapping hard. And
that was on Schmidt, Warner Schmidt.
That's a 15 foul. I think it's going to be 2 shots, or is that the 14th foul?
That's the 4th.
Okay, so no shots there.
Yeah, inbound pass will come from Fippen to Shaben. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Klein, but then it's knocked loose.
A lot of second chances here for Titans. Titans just a lot of second chances there.
Wagner spins and puts it up. No good. Rebound, Shaban. Shaban over the left side to Dahlem.
Titans
back to
sped
Thielen.
the game up. Now they'll slow it down, though, for one shot here.
Eight seconds. Fippen with the ball. Hits Thielen. Out in the corner. Three-pointer from Hathaway is no good. Dahlem puts it up as time expires.
Woo,
13.
I'm exhausted.
I'm tired from watching that.
Holy cow.
Good grief. I'm going to take a break and have some popcorn here.
There you go.
13-8, Lewis Central with the lead. I'm sorry, Clarinda with the lead at the end of the first, and we'll be back. Welcome back. Okay, Matt, here we go. We're going to head into the second quarter here. Physical.
Yeah, fouls are going to be, obviously, if it continues on at this pace, fouls are going to be a real issue. They really become an issue. Baumgart with 2 for the Cardinals. Does Johnson have 2 for the Cardinals? Who has fouls for Cardinals?
For Clarinda, it's Baumgart with 2, Schmidt with 1, and Aiden Johnson with 1. That's what I have.
Cardinals will get the ball here to start the second quarter.
Yep, and the inbound pass will come from Ryan Wagner.
Kind of what we saw from the girls' game a little bit. Lewis Central were just bringing a lot of ball pressure, especially on the perimeter, especially on the ball handler for the Cardinals.
Into the backcourt it goes to Roop. Roop takes it across the center circle at the logo. Right side to Harris. Foul on the play. I think it's on Shaban.
Baumgart out of the game now, so the Cardinals really don't have that really big outside scoring threat with him off the bench here, or on the bench. So we'll see what the Cardinals will bide some time here without Baumgart on the court. And he gets something going to the bucket.
Inbound from Roop to Wagner.
Wagner's going to have to penetrate here, I think, a little bit, get something going to the hoop.
Wagner bounce pass declines, knocked loose, picked up by Johnson, and he draws the foul. So Aiden Johnson will go to the line. Foul's going to be attributed to Scott, I believe. Get the official word, but I think it's on Jimmy Scott. It is. That's his first. And it's going to send Aiden Johnson to the line, his first opportunity from the line.
So he'll get 2 shots here.
Yeah.
There's 2 team fouls.
Yeah.
With only, 20 seconds gone in the second quarter. So one way you can score offensively is getting in that bonus here, going to free throw line.
No, Shaban has 2 fouls, and he's out of the game here.
Yeah. But you got to knock down your free throws.
Got to make them. Here's the second. It's good. From Aiden Johnson. Lilly takes it across the center stripe. 14-8's our score. Clarinda leads. Thielen loses the handle. It's on the floor and picked up by Wagner.
Thielen is yet to score in this game, Aaron. He's coming in averaging 20 points per game. Now, he can heat up quickly, but so far the Cardinals have kept him in check.
Klein goes right to Harris. It's Johnson on the move. He spins. It's blocked.
And there's some of that height effect right there. Hathaway with the block.
He's listed at 6'3". Scott skips it across to Lilly. In the corner it goes to Williams. Back to Lilly.
Lilly, one of the top cross-country runners in the state.
There's the three-pointer. It's no good.
And we have another foul on the Titans.
Is that on Scott?
Let's see here. I believe
it
so.
is, yeah.
So that's a third team foul in this quarter on the Titans. And those fouls are stacking up quickly here. But Lilly, just to finish, Lilly, one of the top runners in cross-country in the state, finished in the top 15, I believe, in the state meet this year. I think he's just a sophomore? Just a sophomore.
Yeah, Schmidt takes it across the timeline.
Schmidt.
And so Wagner, Schmidt puts it up, no good. We're going to have it over the back on Schmidt.
Yeah, just not a good shot there, and then Warner kind of went over the back and commits the foul. I think this is a type of game, though, Clarinda likes. You know, we come in, Lewis Central comes in averaging 61 points per game. You said Clarinda only averages 42 points per game. This is a rock fight right now, and I think that's what Clarinda wants.
Oh, there you go.
And they're going to give him 2 shots on that? Let's see here. Nope, going to be out of bounds.
Who was that on? That was on Noah Harris. That's his first.
So looks like they're going to bring in even some more beef off the bench. 6'3" Jordan Butt comes in the game now. So Cardinals going with strength here against this taller Titan team.
Thielen with the ball.
Cardinals doubling Thielen wherever he's at.
Dahlem takes it into the lane, kicks it out to Lilly for 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Hathaway.
Titans staying in this game with their offensive rebounding, giving themselves second, third chances here.
Hathaway at the top of the key goes.
And it forces you to play defense for a full minute. So now there's a foul on who?
That foul was attributed to Sam Klein. His first.
So we're 92 minutes in this half, each team with 3 team fouls. It's going to be a long second quarter.
It could be. Shots up right underneath from Hathaway. It's good for 2. Connor Hathaway. Wagner with the ball.
And I think the thing is the Cardinals can hold their own pretty much defensive, but they're going to have to figure out a way to score the ball.
Got to get some points up on the board. But with
There's
the ball.
Cut right there.
Harris picks up his dribble. Nothing there.
Well, that's a double dribble. But, yeah, the Cardinals are really going to struggle on that offensive end, especially with Baumgart out of the game here. We'll see if Coach Seifert, how long he's going to roll with Baumgart on the bench. Because Cooper can bring that shooting with his offensive game.
Hathaway with the ball. Finds Thielen. Tapped it, but picked up nicely by Dahlem. Down underneath, Hathaway is there.
Good ball movement by Titans there.
There's the 3 in and out. Rims around and pops out. Matt, this is a physical game.
It is.
This is a physical game. Klein takes it down to the baseline. Underneath, kicks it in the corner to Wagner. Out in the corner, pressure from Lilly. Finds Harris.
Good double team.
Stripped loose by Lilly, but it steps on the baseline.
Yeah, it's just going to be a chore for Clarinda to find some buckets here. Find some points. That's why I think getting in the bonus as soon as possible will be especially good for Clarinda so they can get some free throws. Clarinda will inbound underneath their bucket
What's the discussion taking, ball? There we go. Inbound pass from Roop to Klein. He spins, stripped loose by Thielen, picks it up, puts it up, no good. Rebound. Oh, we're going to have a foul on Klein.
No, I think
it's just bounced out of play.
Yeah, just out of play.
Yeah.
So it'll be Titans basketball here. Thielen bringing it up. Thielen, again, you have to get on the score sheet.
Dahlem to Thielen. 4:48 to play in the half. Over to the right side to Lilly.
Good help there. Good rotation by the Cardinals, not defensively, but
Dahlem drives and puts it off the glass for 2.
But it was Dahlem with the baseline drive. Titans draw within 2.
Roop across the center stripe at the logo.
Been quite a time here since Cardinals have scored some points, Aaron.
Harris.
They've only got 1 point this quarter so far.
Klein from the high post. It's in and out. Rebound Lilly. And Lilly pushed across the timeline quickly. Williams to Lilly.
Good ball rotation there.
And move the ball quick. Oh, we're going to have an offensive foul. Sam Klein gets set and draws the offensive foul on Dahlem.
You got to love those charges.
You got to love them.
4th team foul on Lewis Central. So Baumgart's going to come back in the game here, Aaron, with 2 fouls. I think it'd be important for Coach Seifert that Cooper try to play this however long he's going to play here, not picking up that 3rd foul.
Inbound pass comes to Wagner.
Cooper can have an effect just by being a presence shooting there. And the Cardinals got to help him get the ball up the court.
Yeah, and they do. Baumgart, left side. Top to get a Klein. Baumgart into the lane from the high post, dumps it to Klein, picks it up, gets it to Wagner.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
This pressure, Matt, creates a turnover there. It was picked up by Lobaugh. There's Lilly. Right side to Thielen. 3:21 to play in the half. 14-12. Clarinda leads. Lobaugh. Now to Lilly. Lilly with the one-handed jumper's no good.
I think maybe he was trying a little inside
pass?
lob pass. I'm not sure. He'll claim it was a pass.
Now Egner checks into the game and Lilly takes the seat.
Timeout.
What a game, man.
Yeah, Clarinda with only 1 point this quarter, and Lewis Central 4. So this is the term rock fight. This is a rock fight.
This is just a physical.
I'm not so sure this isn't a football game moved indoors.
It's just a physical game.
Football. Speaking of football, Indiana up 28-7 now. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Looking more and more like it's going to be a Indiana-Miami championship game. But yeah, 14-12 here with 3 minutes ago in the half. Lewis Central 14 fouls, Clarinda with 3. Again, I keep hammering on this, but next foul on Lewis Central, Clarinda will shoot free throws for every foul. I think that will be important for Clarinda. Titans bringing full court pressure now, Aaron.
Yep, here we go. The inbound pass will come from Baumgart to Harris. Now to Klein. That man pressure is just right there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It is just right there. Baumgart out on the left side. Finds Harris. And Wagner, pretty good collision there.
There'll be 2 shots right here.
I hope.
Wagner kind of holding that shoulder a little bit.
He is a pretty solid collision there. Looks like he's shaking it off.
So it'll be 2 shots.
Yeah, here we go. 2 shots. So they're going to line it up.
And I think, again, that's as long as you make your free throws, you can get offense right here. Wagner's still kind of trying to shake that off a little bit.
Who's the foul on? Wagner's shot's good.
I'm not sure. Everyone's going to have 3 fouls here in about another 3 minutes.
Just go ahead and mark them down. Second shot from Wagner's no good. Rebound's pulled down by Lobaugh. Now to Thielen. Here's Thielen for 3. This one's good.
He finally gets on the score sheet and hits a big 3 to tie it there. Carter Thielen on the score sheet.
Tied up at 15 apiece. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half.
First good look he's kind of had where he's been able to square up and get something going.
Nice move to the bucket by Wagner.
Nice move there by Ryan Wagner. Cardinals bringing that double team on Thielen.
There's a shot from Lobaugh. It's good. Carter Lobaugh for 2.
Titans seem a little more settled now on their offensive sets.
Out on the corners, Baumgart hits butt at the left elbow underneath the Harris. It's Klein on the move. Picked up by Butt. He puts it up. It's no good. There's Klein.
2 shots
Klein draws the foul. He'll go to line for 2.
I think that foul's going to be on Lobaugh. I think it is. So that'll be, it is. So it'll be 2 shots for Sam Klein here.
Sam has not been to the line. He has 2 points in the ball game. Shot's good.
Warner Schmidt back in. Baumgart out, so Coach Seifert's going to probably sit Cooper Baumgart here for the rest of the half. Got a few minutes on the floor there. Even though he didn't score, he impacts the game because you have to defend differently with him out there. That shot goes by Klein as well. I'm not sure the Cardinals have got a field goal in this half. I think this quarter. I think all their points have come off the free throw line.
Ryan Wagner hit one down.
That's
there.
right. He hit a baseline drive there.
Thielen to Lobaugh, top of the key. Now to Egner. Underneath Lobaugh, puts it in for 2.
Nice cut there by Lobaugh. Got that low position. And
he's 6'6" under there, Matt.
Yeah, and it's not even a starter for him.
Upside Klein for
good defense there. And I think one of the Lewis Central players went crashing into the bar or the door. He's writhing in pain here, and he's going to get helped up. Who was that?
He's got a smile.
Peyton Phippen.
He's smiling. He's no problem.
19 all, 123 to go in a half here. The game that Lewis Central has never led to this point, but they have a chance to take the lead right here.
Tied up at 19 apiece, minute 23 to play in the half. What a game. The inbound pass will come from Hathaway to Egner.
Brock Egner in the game. Titans using almost everyone on their bench.
Boy, that's the truth. Hathaway. Here's Egner for 3.
It's good.
It's good.
Off the bench. The guy, maybe one of the deepest guy in the rotation, knocks down a 3, puts the Titans in top.
Yeah, it's 22-19 now. Titans have gained the lead. Wagner to Schmidt. Over to Wagner, out on the wing. Fakes it. Kicks it to Klein for 3. It's no good. We have a foul away from the ball.
Be 2 shots. And again, that's the advantage of being in the bonus. Aiden Johnson stepped to the line.
Fouls on Dahlem. That's his second personal foul. And Aiden Johnson will go to the line. And Aiden is 1 of 2 tonight from the line. That one's short off the rim. And here we go. All right, second shot from Johnson's no good. Rebound pulled down by Lobaugh.
So Titans here with a chance to get up a little bit here at halftime. This last minute before half is crucial, and they're going to have a foul there on Aiden Johnson.
Yeah, Hathaway takes it into the lane and draws the foul. 4th
team foul. So Titans going to bring in all those starters here for the last 37 seconds.
It's the second on Johnson.
I'm not so sure their second team was more effective than their first team guys.
Inbound pass will come from Lilly. Evan Lilly will put it into play.
Good cut.
Underneath there, Shaban for the easy 2, really.
Yeah, he was the inbounder, and then it got lost in the crowd and appeared underneath the bucket, and they found him, and he gets 2, and Titans out to a 5-point lead now.
Yeah, 24-19 with 20 seconds to play in the half. Roop knocked out a play, but it's Titans ball. Last touch by the Cardinals.
Titans can run this ball down here last seconds and get the last shot here and have the chance to go into halftime with some real momentum.
Yeah, Shaban with the ball, top of the key, 9 seconds. Thielen underneath the Shaban on the baseline. He takes it underneath, kicks it to the corner. Lilly for 3, no good. Rebound Roop, and that is it for the first half. 24-19. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Let's take a look at some stats here at halftime. And after leading most of the first half, Lewis Central then picks up the lead at half, just before we enter half, 24-19. Lewis Central with the lead in varsity boys play. For the Clarinda Cardinals, it's Ryan Wagner with 2 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Sam Klein has 4. Sam's 2 of 2 from the foul line. Cooper Baumgart with 5 points on the night. Noah Harris has 4. And Aiden Johnson with 3 points and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Let's look at the scoring for the Clarinda Cardinals. And we will be back and take a look at the scoring now for the visiting Lewis Central Titans right after this. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the scoring now for the Lewis Central Titans. Here in the first half, Carter Thielen with 3 points, including a three-pointer here in the second quarter. Peyton Pippin has 2 points on the night. And Camden Dahlem with 2 points on tonight, 0 of 2 from the foul line for Camden. Connor Hathaway with 2 points. Charles Shaban has 8 points and a 0 of 1 from the foul line. Carter Lobaugh with 4 points. And Brock Egner with 3. We're at halftime. Lewis Central with the lead, 24-19. Let me tell you what's happened here prior and earlier this evening. In junior varsity girls play, it was an exciting one down to the very last second, and a last-second shot. Clarinda gets a victory, 39-38. In the varsity girls play, the Clarinda girls kind of jumped out to an early lead and never looked back. They just held on to that lead all night and end up with the victory, 49-42. In varsity girls play, halftime, Lewis Central with the lead over Clarinda, 24-19. What needs to happen here, Matt? And this, I think that Lewis Central kind of found
they kind of got into their
groove there in that second quarter.
3 or 4 minutes of the second quarter. I think if you told Clarinda, would you go into halftime down 5, you'd probably take that. This is a Lewis Central team, again, comes in averaging 61 points per game, and the flow of the game has been mostly Clarinda's liking, a rock fight, tough. But Clarinda's going to find some offense. Cooper Baumgart's 2 fouls when he sat. I think that was a change in that first half. The Cardinals took a shooter off the floor for the Cardinals, and I think you saw their offense become stagnant there. They only had, 1 bucket in the second quarter, only, a total of 6 points. So Cardinals got to find some offense. And I also think they've got to shore up that defensive rebounding. The Titans have really been able to really scrap and get second, third chance opportunities on that offensive glass. But Cardinals, you just want to hang in there and try to extend this game, get it into the fourth quarter. And the longer you can hang in the game and give yourself a chance, the better you are. But we'll see. That we talk always all the time. We like the girls' game. Last 2 minutes into the half, first 2 or 3 minutes out of the half. Yeah. We saw the Clarinda girls extend out to 11-point lead right at half. So same thing here for Lewis Central. They're up 5. They get a couple buckets. Next thing you know, you got a 10-point lead. So Clarinda's going to have to get after it right off the bat here to start the second half.
Yeah. Well, there's about 2.5 minutes remaining in the halftime here. And I want to make note of our sponsors here this evening. We do want to say thanks to PCSB, Shore Motor, and Clarinda Regional Health Center for being a sponsor of our streaming here tonight. We sure appreciate those folks. Stop in, say thank you, do business with those folks because they make it possible for us to be here, and we do want to say thank you.
I don't see my buddy Coach Brad Knight anywhere in the gym tonight, so I don't know. He must be sitting on his couch watching football and streaming on TV at home.
I'm sure he probably is.
So
Indiana's running away with that one, huh?
Running away with that one. And then tomorrow there's a lot of good college basketball just down the road from here. 30 miles in Maryville tomorrow. The number 1 ranked Division II team in the nation, Washburn, I believe they're Ichabods. 15-0 will be in Maryville taking on the Bearcats, 9-7. That's a great college basketball game. You know, if you haven't been to a Northwest Missouri State game, get down there. That's a great atmosphere. And Cats have come back a little bit. They had a really bad season last year, but they got new coaches this year, and I think they're 9-7, so they're on the right track to get back.
Yeah.
But that's a really quality game down there in Maryville. And then, of course, the Cyclones will have the Cyclones going to have a tough game tomorrow. They're playing a really well-improved, really good Oklahoma State team in Hilton tomorrow. Creighton will play host to St. John. Rick Pitino's bringing a St. John team in Omaha. And then you've got Nebraska Cornhuskers, maybe the surprise team of the year, 15-0 undefeated. They'll be home they'll be on the road playing at Indiana. Indiana coached by former Drake head coach Darren DeVries. And then the Iowa Hawkeyes, they will play a big game Sunday.
Yep.
The men against Illinois. I think that'll be on KCSI. You'll have that on Sunday afternoon.
I think, that's an early game, Matt. I think it's maybe an 11 o'clock tip.
It's 11 a.m. tip. So a lot of good college basketball. Of course, you have NFL playoff games tomorrow. Bears, Packers, that's the one Mr. Eli Bales and I will be paying attention to. The rubber match between the Packers and the Bears. They split the two games. And
Eli, a Packers fan. Matt, a Bears fan.
You bet. But that game, I believe, is 6:30 or 7 tomorrow night. So a good weekend of sports, football, basketball, a good mix. And, of course, the thing I've been kind of talking about, we got another minute here for half, is, and you know me, I'm a big Olympics fan. Almost less than a month now, the Winter Olympics will be held in Italy, and I just love the Olympics. Maybe the Winter Olympics even more because you see a lot of those obscure sports that you don't pay attention to, but every 4 years, curling or the luge or downhill skiing or whatever they are. Those are all just great events to watch because you don't see them all the time.
Yeah,
you see them
right.
once every 4 years, and it's still the Olympics are still not so much about the money, and it's more about just trying to be the best in the world.
Yeah.
Here we go, second half.
Back underway. Out on the left side, it goes to Thielen. Lewis Central with the ball to start the half. Thielen drives down to the baseline, puts it up, and scores 2 right away.
Hard drive there to the baseline. Strong drive by Thielen. Titans get the first 2 points of the second half.
Wagner across the time. A lot of pressure from Lilly. A lot of pressure. Wagner with the ball. Spins his way into the lane. Kicks it to Harris. That's 2. It's good. A 2-pointer from Harris. And the Cardinals score. 26-21, Lewis Central with the lead. Thielen into the lane, kicks into the corner. 3-pointer, no good. Really, Lilly tries to chase it down in the corner. Can't quite get there. Cardinals ball.
Everybody going with the same starting lineup. Now into the game comes number 10. Who is that?
That is Creighton Bird.
Creighton Bird, first time in the game. Creighton is a junior.
Across the timeline, Klein with the ball.
We got some sort of
Harris
pick or
yeah.
Rolling, didn't get set there. They're going to call on Harris.
That's his second. And Lilly will take it across the center stripe. Brings it over to the right wing. Hands it off to Thielen. In the corner it goes to Williams. Moving the ball quickly. Lilly on the left side. Jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound. Lilly.
Those second chance opportunities for the Titans on offensive glass.
Yeah, into the lane goes Williams. He dumps it off to Scott, and Scott scores 2.
Nice play there by Scott to make the cut the right time. Klein on a hard drive now.
Johnson out on the right wing.
I think Baumgart's got to get more involved in the offense here, Aaron. He's going to have to hunt his shot here a little bit. Of course, he's being guarded by Thielen.
There's Harris, left wing. 28-21 is the score. On the move inside Bird, and Bird draws the foul on Lilly, I think.
Creighton Bird. I think a good drive there. Creighton, a 5'3" junior. He's going to get 2 shots. Stay on the line there, Mr. Bird. Oh, they're going to say he was not shooting?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was an active shooting there, Aaron.
Kind of thought so, but they're not saying. So Bird will put it into play. Creighton Bird trying to get the open Cardinal all the way into the backcourt to Johnson. Now to Klein. Here's Bird as the center circle. Now to Baumgart over to the right side. Klein on the move in the bucket, puts it up, no good.
Scott, I think, with a deflection there.
Shaban passes corner. Williams, he drives down the baseline. Here's Scott for 3. It's short, no good. Rebound Klein.
Good box out by Klein. Again, Cardinals need to find Cooper Baumgart here. Cooper can take Thielen here. Thielen's a good defensive player, but
what's this defense they're running?
They run the man-to-man, but they're switching out high on picks. There's a good spin by Johnson.
Johnson, nice move to the bucket, but Scott gets whistled for the foul. I have him for 3. Jimmy Scott, that's his 3rd. It's going to send Aiden Johnson to the line. Aiden is 1 of 4 from the line tonight.
Cardinals going to really have to shoot the ball well from the free throw line this half to have a chance.
This shot's good. 28-22 is our score. Lewis Central leads. 5.5 minutes to play in the 3rd. Second one from Johnson. That's good. He gets them both.
That's a good start.
And now pass comes to Thielen.
Cardinals really brought double team on Thielen in that first half. Not so much here. They're bringing Thielen at the point now.
Scott for 3 in the corner and snaps the net.
Deep corner pocket 3 from Scott.
On the right side, it goes to Harris.
Get the sense Titans are kind of take control of this game here. And they're gonna,
Harris works down to the baseline and then stepped on the baseline trying to find the open Cardinal.
Wagner will come in now. Ryan Wagner, out goes Harris. Jordan Butt's going to come in as well, and that will be for Aiden Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
So you place big on big there. Big with bigger.
Inbound pass to Thielen.
That's like going from large to supersize at McDonald's. Remember they have supersize at McDonald's? They have supersize.
Do you still do that? They still do that?
They don't have large.
Scott into the lane, dumps it underneath the Shaban, and
offensive
and
call.
Credit Sam Klein. Is that on Scott? That's 4 on Scott.
And 3rd team foul with 4:47 to go here. Again, I've been harping on that, but Clarinda's got to live on that free throw line.
Second offensive foul that Sam Klein has drawn tonight.
Brock Egner back in for the Titans. Hit that big 3 to put him in the lead in the first half. Cardinals have not been able to reclaim it since.
Klein to Baumgart. Bird over the right side to Wagner.
Good defense there by the Titans. Cooper Williams with the steal there.
Shaban kicks it out in the corner. Thielen for 3. It's good.
Nice kick out there. And Carter Thielen now picking it up a little bit with 8 points on the night.
34-23 is the score. Lewis Central leads. Klein takes it down to the blocks and draws the foul, and I think that's going to be on Hathaway. I believe that's correct. Connor Hathaway, if it is, that's his first.
So essentially the Cardinals will shoot 2 shots every foul now, rest of the half, so they've got themselves in a good position here.
Sam Klein at the line. Shot's good. That's 5 points on the night.
Schmidt in, Wagner out for the Cardinals.
So Mr. Klein. 4:09 to play in the third. 30. It's a 10-point lead, 34-24. Second one from Klein's good. Egner across the center stripe. Hands it off to Thielen. Into lane, Williams over there.
Egner with another three.
And it's good.
He's taking 2 shots all night.
Good.
I think he must be a shooter because there's anticipation from the crowd. Either that or he doesn't play a lot.
I mean,
one way or the other, he's brought some juice to his team.
Here's Shaban. Shaban takes it to the hoop and draws a foul on Schmidt.
Yeah, Brock Egner, 2 shots on the night, 2 big threes.
That's 3 on Schmidt. Shaban will go to the line. He's 0 of 1. He has 8 points in the game, but 0 of 1 from the line tonight. Here's the shot. Good.
Shaban's kind of got that shaggy look. He's a tall, lanky kid. Floppy hair, but he can play.
The floppy hair is kind of back to your era.
Yep, it is.
If he had short shorts and knee-high socks, then it'd be just like when you were playing, right?
Exactly. Everything's the opposite of the way it was. Now the socks are low, pants are baggy. It's all different. 20 years from now, it'll probably go back to where it was.
It all circles around. Charles Shaban's second shot is good. 39-25.
Baum Cooper hasn't had a shot in quite a bit. He's got to hunt a shot here.
Knocked loose by Shaban, picked up by Baumgart. Tries to get it to Klein, and
he'll get 2 shots here.
Is that on Shaban?
That's on Shaban.
That's right, it is.
And that's his third.
Yeah.
So 2 shots here.
Look,
free throws.
Here we go.
Had to tell the ref that. Sorry, Aaron. Then in the process to speed up the game.
At the line is Baumgart. Baumgart has 5 points. They came early in the first quarter. Shot's good. Substitution, low ball into the game. Shaban takes a seat.
See if Clarinda might bring a little press here if he knocks this shot down.
Here's the second one. It's good.
No.
Gets them both. Inbound pass to Thielen. Across the timeline, Thielen. Top of the key. Goes left to Egner.
Not again.
It's no good this time. Foul on the play.
Egner's kind of got a unique release of the shot. Kind of almost like a push shot, an old-fashioned push shot.
That foul was on Harris. That's his third. Yeah, it's kind of a unique release.
It doesn't matter as long as he goes in, Aaron.
Seems to be pretty proficient with it.
And then Baumgart with just a silly
it's
foul
third.
out there. That's his third.
Yeah.
Kind of limping away from that a little bit. Might knock knees with that.
And the inbound pass will come from Peyton Fippen, a senior. Fippen with the ball. Top the key to Lobaugh, over the left side to Thielen.
Oh.
And knocked loose, out of play.
Thought maybe that might have been Clarinda ball, but they're going to give it to Titan.
Yeah, Lewis Central's ball. Into the game comes
Jack Klein.
Yeah, Jack Klein.
So Coach Seifert going deep in his bench, getting Jack Klein and Creighton Bird some playing time here in the second half.
Inbound pass into the backcourt to Thielen. Thielen to Egner. Top the key Lobaugh with the ball.
Both teams are, so there's Egner again.
And this one's not good.
He shot both those last 2 from the corner. I think he's more effective on the wing with that shot.
Klein to Klein. Jack to Sam. Here's Johnson. Stripped loose by Thielen. Thielen's taking it to the hoop. Steps through left-handed. Count the bucket.
Nice play there by Thielen. Just under control. Crossed over to his left hand. Got the layup to go and have a chance for and 1 here.
Yeah, that foul's attributed to Harris. That's 4 on Harris. And Thielen's quite an athlete, Matt.
Yeah,
he really is.
just a sophomore. I mean, that's a kid we saw him play last year, and he's had to earn his points here. What I like about him, he went, the first quarter and a half without any points, and you didn't see any emotion out of him, that he was any frustration or anything like that. He just kept playing, and now he seems to be in his rhythm. He averages 20 points a game. If he knocks this down, he'll have 11. And he hasn't forced anything. I don't think, that's a thing when you're frustrated, you tend to force things, and I haven't seen that out of him yet.
That shot at the end one was no good. Klein on the move. That's Sam Klein for the layup for 2.
Nice play there by the Cardinals, beating the Titans down the floor.
Thielen. Right wing. Comes to the top of the key. Into the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Here's Lilly for 3. It's no good. Rebound underneath Lobaugh. Puts it back up and scores 2. Lobaugh.
Titans now coming with full court man pressure.
And they've opened up a lead here, Matt, 43-29. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third. Schmidt with the ball out on the right side. Pressure from Thielen. Schmidt to Klein. He takes the 3 off the left wing, and it's good. Sam Klein.
Nice kick-out timeout, Clarinda. Nice kick-out by Schmidt to Sam, and Sam gets it to go.
So with 1:37 to play in the third, it's Lewis Central 43, Clarinda 32.
Yeah, and Baumgart has not scored since the first quarter. Those 2 fouls, and he's picked up third, and he's an offensive player who can hunt his shot a little bit. But Clarinda's hanging on here. 1:37 to go in the third quarter. If you're Clarinda, you want to try to trim this down to maybe 6 point. Maybe 7-point advantage here going in the fourth quarter to give yourself a chance here going in the fourth quarter. Foul situation is in Clarinda's favor here for the last 1:37 of this quarter. But the Titans have really, we kind of in that last 2 or 3 minutes of the second quarter, they kind of started taking control of the game and really hit the boards offense. Didn't shoot the ball real well in the first half, but offensive rebounding kept them in, and now they've kind of found their shot here a little bit in the second half in this third quarter.
Again, I want to say thanks to our sponsors for making it possible for us to be here. When you have the opportunity, let them know you appreciate it, making it possible. Clarinda Regional Health Center, Shore Motor Company, and PCSB. Some really great businesses here, and not only Clarinda, but Southwest Iowa, I'd say in general. Say thanks to those folks when you have the opportunity. And Thielen will bring it across the timeline. He's off to Fippen over the left side to Shaban. Now to Lilly. There's Fippen. Takes it down. Knocked loose by Jack Klein.
Yeah, Jack Klein held his ground there against Fippen.
Yes, he did.
Good for him, Jack Klein. In comes Dahlem.
Yep, Camden Dahlem. Inbound pass from Baumgart to Wagner. Now to Baumgart, 43-32. 1:15 to play in the third. Lewis Central leads. Jack Klein out on the right side, now to Wagner. Picks up his dribble, hits Sam Klein from the blocks. It's no good. Rebound. Lilly comes away with it. Down underneath to Shaban. He spins, puts it up, and scores 2.
Good non-call there by the officials. Klein hit the floor, but that was not enough contact there. That's a play on. Good call by the officials there. Good call not to make the call.
Good non-call.
Yeah.
Schmidt, no good. Rebound pulled down by Thielen. He's going to slow it down here for a sec.
Yeah, they can take it almost the way down to the last shot if they prefer here in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to do that.
The shot clock and the game clock is just about a second or just a little more differential. And looks like they're going to work it right down here. 45-32, 15 seconds and counting. Again, just a slight difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fippen, 5 seconds in the corner, fakes it.
Good pump fake.
Yeah, and to the hoop and scores it. That was Camden Dahlem. As time expires, at the end of 3, it's 47-32. Lewis Central with the lead. And we will be back with the fourth after this. Welcome back. Okay, Matt, fourth quarter.
Yeah, Titans in control of this game, up 15 here, start the fourth quarter. They outscored the Cardinals 23-13 in that third quarter and really cranked up their offense.
Baumgart at the top of the key, takes the three. It's good.
I think that's Cooper's first shot since the first quarter, and he strokes a three there.
Thielen across the timeline.
But he'll need to do more of that. Cooper's going to have to hunt his shot and take over offensively here.
Shaben puts it up. It's no good. Rebound. Wagner.
Out of control there.
Yeah, stolen by Dahlem quickly. The other end, Shaben for the layup for two.
The Cardinals just playing too fast on that last possession.
49-35. Lewis Central leads. Klein spins in plane. That was Klein to Klein. Sam to Jack. He puts it up. No good. Jack follows it. Gets the board underneath the Sam, and shot's not there.
Just a short shot there. Sam wish he had that one back. In comes Creighton Bird.
That's correct. Creighton Bird, Jr. Inbound pass to Lilly. And he'll take it across the center stripe. Now to Shaben. Dahlem to Shaben. He takes it into the lane, puts it up off the glass, and scores two.
Pretty good defense there by Baumgart without fouling, but better offense there by Dahlman.
Nice job by Bird, working against the pressure from Lilly over to the right side to Klein. Foul away from the ball.
I'm going to call this on.
I think it's on Fippen. Yeah. I didn't see what happened. I was watching the ball. That's the first, actually second on Fippen. Jack Klein will put it into, Bird will put it into play. To Baumgart, he puts it up. Shaben is right there and certainly altered his shot. Scott to Thielen. Thielen into the lane, has it stripped loose, but he's drawn the foul. He'll go to the line for two.
Well, head fake there, and Thielen attacked the bucket there. He didn't get the shot, but didn't get the bucket, but he'll get two shots here.
Yeah, Jack Klein gets whistled for his first. And Carter Thielen at the line. It's good.
And that's that. He's got 17. His average is 20, so he's going to get his average most likely and exceed that. And that's, like we said, he didn't score for the first quarter and a half of this game.
This one's no good.
Excuse me, Thielen with 11 points on the night. My bad.
Timeout on the court, Matt. 6:09 to play in the ballgame. 52-35 is our score.
So Shaben with 16 points, Thielen with 11 points. But
again,
the Cardinals have done a good job with him defensively. You know, the Cardinals have played very well defensively. They have struggled to score offensively, and I think the other thing is they have not done a really good job on the defensive glass. I think they've been beat on defensive glass, but in their defensive sets, they've been making Lewis Central work to score. You know, they've given up some transition, not too many turnovers by Clarinda, live ball turnovers, but you can just see that Lewis Central effect is wearing Clarinda down, and they have took the lead there late in the second quarter, and they have just expanded it since then with their play.
All right, we're going to get back at it here. 6:09 to play in the ball game. And Lewis Central with the lead now, 52-35.
You know, when you look at Lewis Central, they beat Glenwood. I have not seen Glenwood. I see they also beat St. Albert's. We saw St. Albert's. We thought St. Albert's was a pretty good boys basketball team. They beat them as well. So, you know, Lewis Central has basically, you know, they'll probably play AL later, but they've won the city championship. They beat TJ. They beat St. Al, and they'll probably play AL later. But this will be a good matchup when Lewis Central plays Kemper at some point. That might be for the Hawkeye 10 championship.
Thielen with the ball out on the left side, takes it to the hoop and draws the foul. Is that on Bird?
Bird's the word.
I think that is on Bird. That's his first.
When you think of Bird, you think of Mr. Larry Bird. One of your favorites of all time.
And Shaban takes it to the hoop, counts it. You know, at the time, I got to be honest. At the time he was playing, I didn't really care for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who was your player?
But I don't know that I had a player, and I just didn't really. I wasn't huge on the Celtics at the time with McHale.
Either you loved Bird or you hated Bird.
But I have grown in the last 20 years
to appreciate.
To really appreciate, and he's probably at this point one of my favorite all-time players.
I had the privilege of going to the 1988 NBA All-Star Game in Chicago. That's the one where Jordan made the famous dunk taking off, and I was there for that. But also in that three-point competition, Larry Bird won the competition with his warm-up jacket on, never even took it off. And as he shot the last ball off the last rack, he walked away with his back to the ball in midair, and it swishes through, raising his hand in the air. That was incredible.
Down underneath, 2 more points from Thielen.
Game was broken open here. Titans in control here.
57-35 is our score.
But, you know, harken back to that 88 All-Star game, Jordan was just ascending to his peak. But I remember that like yesterday. He went to the far baseline of where the dunk, and where people go, what's he doing? What's going on? And he started running, and he took off from the free throw line, and the place just went electric. It's one of the most iconic images of basketball now. And, you know, he was going against Dominique Wilkins. I
remember Dominique. Dominique, played for the Atlanta Hawks and just had that vicious dunk. I mean, he would just.
Right. But, you know, I saw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson. I mean, just some of the most legendary players.
I mean, some of those brawls. Now that some of the stuff that I probably bemoan the most, they did, and at the time I thought it was great.
Right.
But Bill Laimbeer and Larry Bird getting into it and just going at each other. Oh my gosh!
But you look back on those days and to see how great those players were in their era, and really, you know, that's how great are you with an era? I mean, obviously the kids today look up to Steph Curry and LeBron James and those guys, and the game is so different today than it was back when those guys played back in the 70s and 80s.
And here we go. Harris with the ball for the Cardinals. Around to the top of the key. Dumps it. Tries to go underneath to Butt, but it's not there. We have a player, Matt.
Unidentified?
Yes.
Number 31 for Clarinda?
Yes, that is correct. That's Connor Lusmore.
Lusmore,
sophomore.
So let's see if we're getting everybody in the game tonight. Titans have as well.
Shaban puts a shot up. It's no good. Rebound, Butts.
For a lot of these kids that don't get a lot of playing time, this is important minutes. You get out in the varsity court, you know, and this is good development time.
Lusmore round to Jack Klein. Klein picks it up, dumps it off to Harris. Harris with the jumper, no good. Rebound. There's Bird.
I would probably say these two teams resemble teams of the 80s more so than the current modern high school teams we see, because these teams, Lewis Central, at least what we've seen tonight, and Clarinda are not really three-point prolific shooting teams. They're looking to get something going to the bucket or in the bucket. Most teams are inverted now, Aaron. They come down looking for the three.
Yes.
And if they don't get it, then they'll settle for something. That's the way a lot of the basketball. In fact, in today's modern-day basketball, if you have a fast break and it's a 3-on-2, whatever, stopping at the three-point line to shoot the shot is considered a good shot rather than trying to get a layup.
Yeah, inbound pass is coming from Bird.
I mean, you and I would have been on the bench.
What are you doing, West? Come over here and talk to me. But then it was, who was it, Loyola Marymount or someone that did that and just broke the game open.
Right. They revolutionized the game by, you know, I'm sure the mathematical models will tell you that you're better off trying to take, you know, hitting one of every 4 3-point shots and 2 of 4 inside the three-point line. But yeah, the game of basketball has really just changed. The big man is not the way it was when we were kids, when you had Abdul-Jabbars and Moses Malones and all those guys were just low post guys.
Well, I mean, even Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
He was a post. He was a post player.
Now your post guy has got to be able to step out, at least at NBA and college level, and be able to knock down threes. A lot of people call that the European effect, you know, that what's the guy that played for Dallas for so long? Dirk Nowitzki was the prototypical big man that could shoot the three.
Egner, speaking of shooting the three, Egner with the ball in the corner, swings it around to Fippen. 3:45 to play in the ball. Here's Egner for three.
Got that.
It's good.
That release kind of comes from his hip, Aaron.
He's
got three balls on the night.
Yes,
he hit that one from the corner. Cardinals now almost doubling the score, 60-35. Really shutting down the Cardinals here offensively.
Lusmore with the ball. Kicks it out to Klein. And we're going to have nope, he was kick knocked out of play.
You know, one of the things is Lewis Central comes into this game, I believe they're a Class 3A team. You know, and in the Hawkeye 10, they're playing a Class 2 Clarinda team. You know, and
there's a shot from Barlow for two.
And I'm always the proponent of the Hawkeye 10. I've always been a proponent of Hawkeye 10, Aaron, that I think it's good for the Clarindas, the Red Oaks, the Shenandoahs to play up against these Class 3A teams. I think Clarinda gets more out of this than a Lewis Central team does. You know, Lewis Central's going to play 3A caliber teams if they're going to go to state. So the scoreboard's not where you want it to be for sure for Clarinda, but you're playing a high caliber competition here today.
Absolutely. Lusmore with the foul. And it's going to send Lobaugh to the line.
We've seen several Hawkeye 10 Class 2A, 1A teams come out of the conference with not such a good record, but make runs the state tournaments because they play up.
Yes, not uncommon.
Conversely, you don't see too many. Glenwood won a state championship 6-7 years ago, but you don't see too many of the 3A or if there's a 4A squad, I don't know, do that likewise because I think there's a difference in caliber competition for them. They're not playing to their level every night.
Lobaugh with the...
That's not a shot at Lewis Central or Glenwood or anyone like that. It's just the reality of the competition.
Inside to Barlow. Barlow with the foul line underneath the Lusmore. He puts it up.
Get in there.
It's no good. Bounces out of play. 61-37, 2:50 to play in the ball game. Lewis Central leads.
So I haven't looked at Clarinda's schedule, but I think they play Atlantic next week. I
think that's correct. Yeah, that's what I think Coach Pravia told us. Yeah, I don't have that schedule in front of me. Egner loses the handle. Barlow picks it up. Devin Barlow on right side to Jack Klein into the lane. Jumper in front. Nice little shot there.
Yeah, just kind of hung in the air there. Leaned back a little bit and a little short shot there, push shot, and he gets it to go.
Low ball with the ball. It's Egner. 61-39. Egner with the ball. He finds Clifton. Whole batch of new players here. Then to down underneath. Shot from low ball is go have a foul on the play. I think that will be on Wellhausen.
Mm-hmm. So the Cardinals.
That's a Kane Wellhausen.
Will drop to 3-7 with the loss. St. Louis Central go to 8-1 again. This will be their fifth win in a row, and like I say, just Cardinals really battled them in that first half and matched them with their physicality, but just too much height, too much defensive pressure from the Titans, and they were able to turn the tide, and then they finally got their offense going.
Low ball gets the second. And it's 62-39. Barlow at the top of the key. Hands it off to Bird. 1:50 to play. Jack Klein. I like this.
Jack Klein.
Look at that.
2 shots, hit down, knocks down another one. And this is what it's about, getting a little confidence. Mm-hmm. He'll go home tonight. He won't be happy about the loss, but he'll have some internal satisfaction, and he played a good game, and that could bode well and carry over to the next game.
Cooper Sanders picks up a couple for the Titans. And Wellhausen with the ball. Takes it underneath, reverse lips, no good.
Nice
draws
drive.
A foul.
Nice drive there by Wellhausen. So some of the younger players here getting a lot of court time here in this last quarter for the Cardinals. Like those sneakers Mr. Wellhausen got. Like that's good looking sneaker there. See that?
Yeah, I see that.
One, they're the same color. They're not like one's purple, one's yellow. I can't figure that out.
That's baffled
Did you have to buy have to buy 2 separate shoes?
That has baffled you all year, Matt. All year.
Do you go in the store and say, I want a purple shoe and a yellow shoe?
I don't know. It's quite the trend, though. You see that a lot. What do we have there?
Push on a Cardinal player, so it'll be
31.
2 shots here.
I think that would be on Lusmore.
Let's see what that Indiana football score is. The game's over, I'm sure. In terms of competition, Clifton. Indiana 42, Oregon 7 halfway through the third.
Here's a shot from Lusmore. I'm sorry, that's a shot from Evan Clifton. The foul was on Lusmore, and the shot from Clifton is good.
Who would have thought if you had 5 years ago and said Indiana would be undefeated, have the Heisman Trophy, and be playing for the national championship, and you went, I'm not a betting guy, but if you went and put a $1,000 bet on that,
well done.
Can you imagine that?
No.
That's why sports are. I think so many people enjoy sports because the impossible that you think is impossible can happen.
Egner, 52 seconds and counting. 47. Down to Egner.
Let it go, Egner.
Underneath it goes. They're just working this down here. 8 seconds on the shot clock when that one went up. There's Lobaugh for 2 more. Carter Lobaugh. Wellhausen from the right elbow kicks it to Bird for 3.
Knock it down.
There
you go.
Bird.
Good job. Like Larry Bird, knocking down the 3.
13 seconds. I think that's probably going to do it, Matt. Looks like we're just going to let this one run out. 68 to 47 is our final. All right, I'm going to tell you, we're going to step away here for just a minute. We'll be right back and look at some stats after this. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the stats here tonight for the visiting first, the Lewis Central boys. And Carter Thielen finishes the night with 11 points, 1 of 3 from the foul line. Peyton Phippen had 2 points on the night. Camden Dahlem with 4 points, 0 of 2 from the foul line. Evan Clifton had 2 of 2 from the foul line. Connor Hathaway finishes with 2 points. Charles Shaban, 19 points, 3 of 4 from the foul line. Cooper Sanders finishes with 2 points on the night, 5 points for Jimmy Scott. Carter Lobaugh with 10 points, 2 of 4 from the foul line. And Brock Egner with 9 points, all of those from three-pointers. For the Clarinda
and I might say his three-point shot got him the lead, the first three-point shot that they'd never relinquished.
Ryan Wagner with 2 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Sam Klein finishes with 11, 4 of 4 from the foul line. Creighton Bird has 3 points on the night. Cooper Baumgart, 10 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Noah Harris has 6 points. Jack Klein with 4 points on the night. Devin Barlow, 2 points on the night. Kane Wellhausen has 3, 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Aiden Johnson finishes with 5 points and 3 of 6 from the foul line. Overall, JV girls, it was Clarinda with the victory 39-38. Varsity girls, an exciting one. Clarinda gets the victory 49-42. And in varsity boys, it was Lewis Central with the victory by a score of 68-47. Matt?
Yeah, just Lewis Central showed what they're all about. They're 8-1 now in the season. Good team, played hard. Clarinda hung in there for the first quarter and a half and then just got wore down. But good night for Clarinda basketball for the girls team. Big win. Hadn't beat Lewis Central in gosh knows how long. So tip your hat to the Clarinda girls. Yeah. And they pulled the record back up to 6,500.
Matt, that's going to do it for us again. I do want to say thanks to the Clarinda Community School District and all the staff here. They've been most accommodating. Also to our sponsors. Again, when you have the opportunity, say thanks and stop in and do some business with them. That's going to do it for us, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning.